It's showtime! Right? Showtime?
Like show and tell?
Like every
Maybe.
Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's showtime, right?
I suppose it could be.
Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful moms. Don't want to forget the dads that play the role of mom and dad. So happy Mother's Day to all the single dads out there.
Is anything else going on today?
Today was a double celebration for me.
Double celebration?
Double celebration.
Is that anything like a double rainbow? What was the double celebration?
I've gotten a lot of birthday love in the chat so far, even before we went live. And
they must not know that you canceled your birthday this year.
Well, I didn't cancel my birthday celebration this year.
Whoa.
The pandemic canceled my birthday
You canceled your
this
birthday.
year.
You canceled your birthday. You're like, I'm canceling my 38th birthday. And then your mom was like, no, you not cancel
We
birthday.
have virtual party.
And then you're like, okay, birthday's back on. And then you're like, nah, birthday's canceled. I've been through such emotional highs and lows. I don't know what's going on.
I think you misunderstood what I was trying to say. Birthday celebration.
Well, I guess we better have a little party tonight. Happy. What's my note? Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, I bet I have a bunch of fellow May 10th birthday viewers.
Happy birthday.
This song is for you guys too if your birthday falls on
Sorry,
May 10th.
songs we're not ready for yet. Now, are we ready now?
Go
Happy
ahead.
birthday to you.
Me?
No, to them.
Oh, okay.
Birthday to you.
Who, me?
Well, okay, yeah, you. Wait, is it canceled or not canceled?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, now it's
It's
on.
on.
Happy
The celebration was
birthday,
canceled.
dear George. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Do you think everybody else is singing too? For me?
Yes.
Oh.
What are you? Yeah, I think whether they're
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George. Happy birthday to
I'm loving all the virtual cake
You.
that's coming through the chat.
You
All
getting
the
cake?
virtual donuts.
Is there any ice
all
cream?
the virtual balloons. I thought I saw some ice cream. Yeah. Funky Fluffy sent a $5 super chat, says, happy birthday, George, from me and Squishy. Thanks, guys. They're all the way from the UK. It's 2 a.m. there. 2:03 in the morning, to be exact.
It's also Mother's Day.
Yeah. You want to sing Happy Mother's Day to all our viewers?
If you love your mommy, type I love my mommy.
In the chat.
In the chat, right over there. I love my mummy. She's Egyptian, so I call her my mummy. If you love your mummy, type I love my mummy. Are they doing it in the chat? If you love your
it's coming
mummy,
through now. It's coming through.
'cause she gave you a happy tummy. If you love your mummy, type I love my mummy.
Sarah Bella sent a $5 super chat, says, did you become auctioneers to do live auctions?
You don't have to. You're selling your own stuff. You don't have to do anything. If you love your mummy, type I love my mummy.
Appreciate it. Michelle
If you
Cole
love
sent
your
a
mummy,
super
type I
sticker.
love my mummy. If you love your mummy, 'cause she gave you a happy tummy. If you love your mummy, type I love my mummy. Vernon got it right. I love my mummy.
Dillhole sent a $2.79 super chat, says, happy birthday from Jay and Denise.
Oh my goodness, you better get your fist.
Appreciate it,
Wait,
guys.
this is my fist.
That's
your
your
fist
fist.
is
Yeah.
over there.
My first.
I'm gonna go ahead and get one out there for Sarah. Bam, 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 and where's your
Dillhole.
fist? Bam. There we go.
Michelle.
And Amy Killen just happy birthday, George. Happy Mother's Day. Bam, bam.
Funky Fluffy
bam.
and Squishy.
Funky, flush, and squishy. Boom. There we go. Virtual cake. Smash.
Now one for Amy.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this has much
Amy
left
Killian
in it.
sent
All right, here we go.
$1.99 super chat says, happy birthday, George, and happy Mother's Day. Thanks, guys.
That
I
one
want to
was
say
tough.
like every 5 years, Mother's Day and my birthday fall on the same day.
Every 5 years?
Yeah, about every 5 years. It's pretty cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
5 years isn't a bad gig there.
Yeah.
That's not too bad at all. All right, we got a lot to go over tonight, don't we?
We do.
We have special guests coming on tonight, too.
Yeah.
So we've got secret special guests coming on tonight. Do you think it could be your mummy?
No, I
No.
can't picture my mom or my dad ever agreeing to come live.
Never, ever. Pat D's $2. Happy Mother's Day, George!
Appreciate it, Pat. So
Boom.
birthday girl, 34?
So it's not your mummy.
Not 34, Pat.
So close. So close.
Someone said George is 29. Someone says I look 23.
That's
Flunky
camera.
Fluffy
It's the
wants to know,
camera.
is it George?
Is it? I guess we're just gonna have to find out,
You're
aren't
gonna have
we?
to stick
Do you think
around and
is
wait.
it George our special guest tonight?
I don't know.
We do have special guests. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about that. Katie Adams
Katie
just said,
Adams
"No,
says,
no, no! Happy birthday and
Mar-
happy Mother's Day, George."
Appreciate it, Katie. I almost called her Catty.
Why would you call her Catty?
Appreciate it, Katie.
Well, she is pregnant. Hormones,
The hormones,
raging. Could be Catty.
pregnancy hormones.
Could be
oh my
Catty.
gosh, I can't wait to see her baby bump.
Pat just sent a $1.49 super sticker.
Super sticker.
Wow. Must be hangry. All right. Thank you so much, Pat D's. So lots and lots and lots to cover. We've got special guests coming in tonight as well.
We have a couple people trying to guess my age in the chat.
I've already said it once tonight.
Did you?
Yeah, you're 38th and
38th.
38th.
Yeah.
You're 38th years old.
Pushing
now.
40, y'all. Pushing 40.
You ain't pushing.
I'm not over
You're
the hill.
falling
just yet.
down to 40. The hill
No, you
down.
You hit
it's
the
not.
hill.
Oh, you are.
rolled.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
I'm still like
Jeremy and
on
George
the
went up the
incline.
hill.
I'm
down.
still on the upper incline. You've already rolled down the hill.
You on the upper incline. You were on my back saying, "Carry me, carry me." All right. So we've got tons going on tonight. Just a reminder, we do have a ton of fun. We got a super chat. Amanda Smith just sent us $4.99. Happy birthday, George.
Aw, appreciate it, Amanda. Thank you.
Lady Luck Junk just said 777. Go Shorty. It's your birthday.
That's the song. Go Shorty. It's your birthday.
What do you know about that song?
I know all about that song.
Nothing.
It's sung by 50 Cent.
I have no
Your
clue.
favorite rapper. 50
Flippin'
Cent.
Adventures,
Appreciate it,
$5.
lady.
Happy birthday, George. Happy Mother's Day, and all the amazing mummies.
Aw, appreciate it.
Somebody's
Speaking
got
of
some
flipping
mummy
adventures,
issues. He's
didn't
got
we
some mummy
see a
issues.
piece of mail come in?
We do
Flipping
have mail
Adventures?
from Flipping Adventures,
Yeah.
but we're not ready for that
We're
yet.
not ready for the mail.
We've got a lot of announcements that we got to get through, and then we're going to get through mail, and we got special guests, and then we have a whole auction, and we got all kinds.
We got
of
some
things
awesome
going on.
stuff for our auction tonight.
Some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Is it for your birthday party?
Yeah,
Because it's your birthday.
yeah.
You remember last year
It's
at this
like a
time?
Mother's Day / George's birthday auction.
Do you remember what we did for your birthday last year at this time?
We were camping.
We were.
We were making s'mores, like specialty s'mores.
They were specialty s'mores, and
I like to use, instead of just plain Hershey's, I like to use Kit Kat.
This is what we were doing last year at this time.
There were 2 Kit Kats. Where's the other one?
The other one's buried. It's nestled within the marshmallow.
Within
Look at
the
this.
jumbo
It's just
mallow?
overflowing with goodness. See that layer of Kit Kat there?
Yeah, and there's one inside there.
Cinnamon graham cracker, Kit Kat, Uzi,
Jumbo
Juicing,
mallow. That's who needs a birthday cake? Did you make a birthday wish?
It was so good,
All
guys.
right.
It already came through.
Oh, no, I did not ask her.
This ooey gooey goodness.
All right, let's see you go for it. Yeah. How's that?
Diabetes. And that is what we were doing.
That's what we did
exactly
last year.
1 year ago.
Yeah,
now,
speaking
nobody
of-
can go camping.
Speaking of 1 year, it's been 1 year since I've been cancer-free as well.
Bam! Debbie Deaver, happy Mother's Day, George, $1.99.
Appreciate it. We
So,
wish
yeah,
another
it's
super
been,
chat.
it's been, well,
Karen Garcia.
oh, Mr. Karen,
Sent
sorry.
$2. Appreciate it, Karen.
And Michael Fisher, $1.99. Happy birthday, Mama's Day. So it would have been officially, it'll be like the end of May. That'll be your 1 year.
The last day of
anniversary,
May will be my official 1 year
cancer free
anniversary of being cancer free.
1 year, not too bad.
So shout out to all my cancer free viewers.
Which means you've got to make another appointment soon, doesn't it?
Mhm.
You got to do your follow up.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're, even though you think you're still going uphill, you're still on the downslide.
I'm
though
still on the upper incline.
you are on my back, pushing me down, no matter what you say. And
Michael Fisher.
they're gonna agree with me when they see tomorrow's video what you did to me.
Sent a $1.99 super chat, says happy birthday and Mama's Day. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
All right, we got to get to our announcements, then we're gonna get to mail, and then we'll get to our special guest. Okay, so announcements. If you're not subscribed, which you probably are if you're on this chat.
Yeah.
But if you're not subscribed, what should they do, George?
What the hales are you waiting for?
Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Actually, there's a subscribe button in every single video right down there. How much does it cost?
It's free.
Free.
It's
it costs
free.
you
It costs you
nothing to
zero.
subscribe. After you subscribe, you want to hit the notifications bell. So if you go to the page, there'll be a little bell and give you 3 options.
Mhm.
It'll be none, personalized, or all. Make sure they hit what?
That very top bell
Which
is
says
for all notifications.
all.
Mhm.
So
which means you'll be notified every time we release a new video.
which is every day.
Mhm. And when we go live every
Which
Sunday.
is Sunday. So somebody just left a comment today. They left a comment on one of the videos. They said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're back. I haven't seen you guys release a video in months."
Like, huh?
I mean, you probably missed, I don't know, 200 videos. That's a person that doesn't have their all bell rung, so they're not getting the actual notification. So that's
Mhm.
extremely
Yeah.
important. Michelle,
Michelle.
$10. Happy birthday, George.
Aw, appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
This is definitely yours. No doubt. All right. So we are on the road to 200K subscribers, 200,000
Yes,
subscribers
yes.
before May. Now, we've hit a couple milestones. We
Mhm.
are right at 44 million views, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're like right
Yep.
right on the edge, or we're there,
Yep.
one or the other.
And then moments right before this live.
right before the
Literally
live,
right before the
we
live.
hit 194,000 subscribers.
Yes.
194,000 subscribers. We're 6,000 subscribers away from 200K before May.
Before the end of May.
We've got it.
It's
That's right,
before
we
the end
are
of
in
May.
May.
We're in
You-
May now.
You know,
We're 10 days
all
in.
messed up.
We have our days confused.
I'm fun employed.
Our days are
I don't
all
know
messed
anything
up.
about any days. I know nothing. All right, Debbie Deaver just sent a $1.99. Happy birthday, George.
Aw, appreciate it. Thank
Annalie
you so
Gilbert,
much.
$2. We used to use fudge strip cookies for our scout troop.
Oh,
man, those are
that
good.
actually would be really good.
Those would be really
I'll
good.
have to try that next time.
So we are at 194. We're still trying to get 200K subscribers before the end of May. The way that we can get there is with you. It's
Yeah.
all about you. Because
Yes.
if you weren't watching, well, why would we do this? Naturally, we do it because it's a creative outlet for me. But we're shocked that anybody watches, but we also are appreciative that you
Mhm.
watch.
Yeah.
And so we're thankful for that. You
Very
just have the
humble that
opportunity.
we've been able to hit this milestone.
You used to have an opportunity to educate all the time and to entertain all the time, working with kids and adults in full-time ministry. And now this is kind of the outlet for that. Don Clifford, $10. Happy Mother's Day. And what was the cash total found so far in the $1,700, $1,800?
Oh my gosh.
And even open penny rolls for sale.
Penny rolls for sale.
Don,
Appreciate it, Don.
you may find this hard to believe. We do not know what the total of cash is. So
Yeah, we haven't combined it all together.
So what most people would go, well, why wouldn't you count that exactly when you get home? What most people don't understand is we're putting in all the time at the warehouse. Then you film it. That takes multiple times. Then you go home and you edit it and you upload and you put it on YouTube. So as soon as I get home with cash, it comes home and And as soon as I get home, it's literally editing. It's YouTube till about 2 to 3 in the morning.
Well,
and then get up early and do it again.
To add on to that, we're not done with that unit yet. So
not even close.
We're going to wait till we're completely done sorting through the unit and unboxing and then do the final count.
That's a good idea if we can never get to that point. Lily just sent $1.49. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Lily.
Adventures with the Hudsons. Happy birthday, George. We love you.
Aw, thanks, Beth and Jim. Love you guys. Miss you guys. We definitely have to meet up for an auction as soon as this,
as soon as
this is all lifted.
All right. So, auction tonight.
Hold on a second. Flipping Adventure. She's so creative. Says hashtag on the way to 200K. Whoop, whoop.
She did it again. On the way to 200K. Okay. So our second segment tonight, first segment is going to be Q&A, and we're going to have guests, and we're going to have a ton of fun. And the second segment is going to be the live auction. So George has a bunch of neat little lots for you. What we do with the auction, we're not selling individual items. It's all bulk so that you as resellers can take the information that you learn and put that into practice. So we have bulk lots for you. That will be second segment, and that'll be roughly about 10 o'clock. Mama of Kenny sent $2. Happy birthday, George, and happy Mother's Day.
Aw, appreciate it, Mama Kenny.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
You won't like him when he's angry.
What
he
is
says.
going on?
You won't like him.
I think that was hangry.
Comes with the Hulk fist. Comes with the territory.
That's what happens. Okay, so you know what time it is, right?
It's the mail song time.
It's definitely mail song, and there is a lot of mail. And I have it right here for you in the order. And here is your knife. Are you ready for the mail song? There's your knife. All right. While you're opening.
This is my sword/letter envelope opener from our subscriber, Melissa W. Every time I use this, I think of her. Proud of this song.
I should go one more round.
You can, since there's more for me to open.
We got mail.
We got mail and a super chat from Tony Gonzalez. Sent $10 super chat. Says, "Happy Mom's Day, happy birthday, George."
We got a super chat
Tony.
too. And boom, boom.
All right, the first card is our weekly love from the Drapers, all the way from Fort Myer, Florida.
Yo, you know Mick is going to send something for sure.
Of course. Mick loves to make her own cards, and she does
so
such
creative.
an awesome job.
So creative.
She loves to spread joy. It says happy ...
I bet it says
happy birthday.
Called it.
Praying this year is the best, full of joy and health.
Called it.
Mr. Draper and Mick. Aw, appreciate it, Mick. I save all her cards.
The best part is she calls her husband literally Mr. Draper. It is so funny. It is. It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Mick. We appreciate it. Oh, you've got more.
Oh, this one says pins, but who is it from?
And then
Rick.
There was more. Okay, so this is Rick from Swift Current SK. What do you guys think SK stands for?
It's a country.
Definitely a country. Definitely a country.
Woo!
Whoa! Let's see if I can figure out the country.
Oh my gosh, these are so awesome.
It's French. It's French. It's from Canada. It is from Canada. Do you know what you're looking at right now?
Yeah.
Here, you want me to read it?
Yes.
All right. She's got a hand
all on my hand so I can show
filled with buttons. I'm not sure you can show the camera flat on your hand, but I'll go ahead and read it while you're loading your hands up. Well, to everyone at What the Hales.
You can see their little baby pins.
All right, you guys ready? Now you're going to get to see them. I tried to warn you.
The one says, the first one.
Okay. So I just wanted to let you know that I love your videos, and the idea of you running for president on your April 1st, 2020 episode amused me so much. I thought I would send you a gift and help you along. Keep the good videos. Stay safe. Rick, that is Hales.
Awesome.
That is Hales hilarious. He made...
That one is our logo with the Hales.
He made Hales for president. buttons.
And then one of your
Let me see
face.
if I can actually get this to focus. All right, we'll do it like this, and hopefully,
There it goes. Hales for president.
Hales for president.
El
We'll put another one in
Presidente.
there. This is crazy. This is crazy awesome.
These are definitely going up on the wall behind us.
Okay, Hales for president. There's my ugly mug. And what the Hales.
Love
There we
it.
go.
Love it.
Rick, that
we should put
is
some of these in
creative.
the display case at the warehouse too.
Yeah, we could put some of those in the display case for sure.
Appreciate it, Rick.
That's creative. There's no doubt about it. That is creative.
We have the best subscribers, the most creative subscribers.
Oh, you got
The next
another one.
one is from Flipping Adventures.
What's
all the
this
way
one here?
from-
That one looks huge.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do that
leave
one
that one
last.
last?
Let's do
Okay.
that one.
All
We'll
right.
save Flippin' Adventures for last because
Okay.
I have a suspicion what it is.
This one is from Nevada.
Nev-
Las Vegas.
Nevada?
Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
They send you quarters. I bet they sent you quarters. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Look at that.
This is from Mary.
That is a $100 bill. That's a fan. That is crazy. Brian
What's
Butter
in
just
here?
sent $4.99. Happy Mother's Day, George.
Aw.
Hope all of your
appreciate it,
kids are doing
Brian.
good. Also, your kids are doing good. Jeremy, thank you,
Aw.
Brian. We surely appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna need the.
You getting the knife?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna read. It's hot in here. You getting hot?
It's getting hot in her.
Okay. Dear George and Jeremy, I'd like you to have the Star of Power that from the cowboy who owned it. It was a good friend of mine. He loved a pretty lady. Knowing you own this star now would please him. Jeremy, this is for you when you get all worked up on finding money. This is
He sent gold. He sent
that's
gold.
pure gold. That's pure gold.
And it's double ply.
This
Double ply
this
is worth more than
Yeah,
that
my
$100
goodness.
bill.
Okay. It would work perfectly over finding money. This fits you perfectly. So said that this was, yeah, okay. And it just started watching. I'm hooked. I can't stop watching. Now I'm gonna learn how to buy a storage unit now. Thank you so much, Mary. Oh my
And this
goodness.
was wrapped in the toilet paper.
Is that a real sheriff star? That is a real
Sheriff George?
Sheriff George. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
If that isn't the truth.
One of our 8-year-old subscribers gave you a pin last year. A button.
I love
and
George pin.
And it says I
At
love
the
George.
auction. Gave
Yeah.
it to me at the auction. All right, you got to
Thank
put
you
that
so
pin on.
much. Yeah, I'll wear it right now.
Whew, it is getting hot in here. Sheriff George. There is now a new sheriff in town. Actually, she's always
Look
been there.
out, guys. New sheriff in town. It's legit.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Yeah. You want to
I
be
am
the
now
sheriff?
a sheriff.
Fine. Who's the sheriff report to? The sheriff reports to, man, that button is so small. I'm not sure I can be president. That's I'll figure it out. One way or another, I'll figure that out. All right, we got one more piece
Next
of mail,
one,
right?
Flipping Adventures all the way from Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Flippin'
Speaking of
Adventures.
Florida,
You've been looking at property in
I have
Florida
been looking at
nonstop.
property
How
for-
many virtual tours did we do this week?
we've done 4 virtual tours with the selling agent.
Whew.
Yeah. So in other words, they'll FaceTime me and then do like a walkthrough, show me like the neighborhood and the street and the inside of the house.
And then you'll ask me, hey, what do you think? And I'll go, are there any neighbors? And if there's no neighbors, I'm going, yeah, I like that one. If there's neighbors, then I go,
pass.
And no, not good, not good.
Says postcard that says happy. Says Jeremy and George, thanks for all the fun and all the great info so we can learn to be fun employed. Here are a couple masks for you and to give away.
Whoa! I think
Deanna,
we might
aka
have.
Flipping Adventures, and aka Flipping Adventures is our sold mod.
So
she's the one
when
who
she goes
writes,
sold in the auction,
Yeah.
that's Flippin' Adventures. Okay, let's take a look at these things. I saw what she was making on Instagram. They are, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think this one must be specially for
Wow.
me. What do you think? Is that my color? That even works with my glasses.
There's a
That's
total
not
of
bad.
5 masks.
Wow. Actually, now she said we can give some away, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to
So
figure out
which
how to give some
pattern do
away.
you want?
I'm
You
going
wanna
on
stick
a
with
pick.
the red?
So if you saw the pick this week with the change machines, I'm going tomorrow morning to go pick that place again, and we're gonna try and get into George? 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 George?
Now you see me.
Yeah, there you are.
Now you don't.
These are awesome.
These
Thank
are
you so much.
awesome.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you got to figure out how to give a cup away tonight, okay?
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
which one do you want? Another fatigue?
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go with the camo so that when I go picking tomorrow that I do it in style and they can't see me.
All right.
I'm going to be the picking ninja.
Is it okay if I keep 2? That way I have like 2
Versatile.
accessories.
In case you burp in one and then you have to replace the other.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And then we'll give away 2.
All right, you figure out how to give them away, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that is amazing. She's going to figure out how to give them away. And one of the things we want to do tonight is introduce you to not new, but relatively new on the scene couple doing resale. So one of the things that I've had the honor and the privilege of doing, boy, way before YouTube, is teaching people in full-time ministry how to create a side hustle through eBay. So, for example, when I went to Appalachian Bible College, I literally held a training conference for all of the professors, for all of the staff, how they could generate a side hustle with eBay. When I was running the Christian Camp and Conference Center, we actually had a full-time eBay salesperson, and we started a thrift store, and we would actually create scholarships for inner city kids through that whole process of giving. Other Christian camps would fly me all over the United States to teach their staff in full-time ministry how to actually create a side hustle as well. But without further ado, here's somebody in full-time ministry who is doing it. They're doing it fun time. So here we go. Say hello to Rev Resale. Here's David and Nikki.
Hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
How are y'all?
We're gonna have to.
So just
I'll
Get closer.
let you do it. So we can't hear you yet, Dave and Nikki, but
okay.
now
should
we
be able
can
to hear you now.
George is
Hey.
right here now.
Hello.
Perfect. George gets all the settings all set up, the whole deal. All right, you guys.
You
You're-
guys like my sheriff pin?
I love it. Happy
Love it.
birthday. Happy Mother's Day. Chef
Yes.
George. We love it.
Yes.
That would probably go down
Thank you.
well where you guys are at. Where are you guys at?
We're about 20 miles south of Atlanta. So depends on traffic. Could be 20 minutes or an hour south. So it just all depends.
Best offer queen just sent $4.99. Rev Resale, Nikki T. Love you
Aw,
guys.
appreciate it, Aaron.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Appreciate the birthday wishes as well, Aaron.
I got to actually go down to Chick-fil-A headquarters. They have a GAP program, and they flew me down to meet with some of their students. And I got to go to Truett Cathy's office, and I actually have videos of that on Facebook. He's got a lifelike image of Willie Nelson in his office.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we
pretty
went to his home for fireworks back when I was a kid. I didn't know Nicky T at the time, but he was cool. Did fireworks every year. Awesome cat.
Nice.
All right, so Dave, you're a pastor, correct?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, what church do you pastor?
It's Porterdale Baptist. Porterdale is a mill town, old mill town that was here. Of course, a long time ago, people walked to the church. I was, I started attending, never had attended church till I was 16, licensed, ordained, married. I'm trying to think in the order, all there at the church. Went to Alaska, and now we're back at our home church.
Really?
Where it all started. So good deal.
Wow. That's pretty incredible, the whole full circle.
Yeah, it was. We were only there a year and a half, and it got negative 34 for about 3 nights. So that was
Oh
pretty
my
cold
goodness.
for a Georgia boy.
And you
Wow.
think you get cold. You think you get cold.
Yeah, I'm always cold.
She's-
Well, like my hands are cold right now.
she's on medications that make her cold. She's got beta blockers,
Yeah.
so they make her cold and cranky.
Mhm.
Usually the other order, though.
Yes.
All right, now, Dave, let me know if this is true or not, okay? Because I've spent most of my vocational career in full-time ministry, okay?
Mhm.
Majority of my career has been in full-time ministry serving. And one of the stats I've always heard from those in leadership positions or pastoral positions in full-time ministry, almost 75% say they have no best friend or there's loneliness. Would that be true in your case?
Oh, I think it's always we sort of force ourselves to be on an island, and you feel like you can't. And we've learned. I've been in ministry, not full time, but I've been in ministry for probably 20 years. I'm 40. I'm like Justin Grimes. I'm a 1980s baby. So I'm getting on the top of that hill, George. I'll be coming down before too much longer.
You're like right at the peak of this.
Yes, I'm right there. Yeah, but it's true. A lot of times we sort of put ourselves there, but we have learned, and we have a network because we're close to home. We have a network of people that are in the church and outside that really help us, but it's true.
So here's the deal, okay? I used to have the opportunity to take up to 6 students a year. They would get their master's in organizational leadership, Christian education, or Christian counseling. And one of the things I always taught them, when we go to speak with a pastor, never, ever call them reverend or pastor. Yes. And it's not because of disrespect. It was always for building relationships. Use their first name. And it's one of the things I always used to tell them in Luke when Jesus calls Lazarus out of the tree. Lazarus was dirt. He was scum. Anybody and everybody would have called Lazarus anything but his name. Or excuse me, not Lazarus. Zacchaeus. I got way off base there. Zacchaeus. Anybody and everybody would have called Zacchaeus anything but his name. But then Jesus goes, Zacchaeus. And I think that was the first point of boom. There's the part of the friendship there. So, David, I'm going to call you David if that's okay. No disrespect.
That's fine. The only reason Rev Resale, Nikki T can say I never have, only time I sign Reverend is on a marriage certificate. But Rev Resale just sort of fit for you.
Jinx.
It's kind of like what the Hales.
Yeah, that's right. So anybody that knows me knows Reverend would never be a title, but Rev has kind of stuck here on YouTube.
I like it. I like it.
I like it.
All right. The Nurse Flipper just sent $10. Happy birthday, George. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Love you, David and Nikki T. Thank you so much for the friendship and support. Nice.
Appreciate it, the Nurse Flipper.
Thank you, Nurse Flipper. Oh, I think that's Midwest.
Oh, shout out to all our essential workers, especially the ones that work in healthcare.
I'm missing all kinds of.
Well,
here we go. Midwest Picker, $5. Welcome, Rev Dave. My name is Dave too.
Oh, good name.
And then we got one more. I got to get to that, and we're going to have some fun. All right. Oh, wait, we got 2 more now.
Redneck
and they're all
Resale.
over the place. Okay. Redneck Resale, $9.99. Here's to a great show and some love for the Rev.
Aw.
Yeah.
And then
another Dave.
We got David Caldwell, $1.99. Did you get my email about the week pennies? David, if we did, we'll get back to you, but we are weeks, if not months behind. Remember, your communication is one of thousands of pieces of communication we get every day. So it would take a person on our staff, it'd take multiple people on our staff, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week just to respond to people. We don't hire anybody to do that. We do that ourselves. So you have to be extremely patient. But thank you for the super chat.
Yes, appreciate it, David. We got a lot of people in the chat saying that they just subbed to you guys.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank y'all very much. We just crossed over that 1,000 mark, so now we're trying to get to the 4,000 watch hours. So go back at the beginning. Don't start at the recent. Go back to the first.
One of the things that a lot of people ask us on our channel is, like, Jeremy, will you dig more into eBay? Will you do into the reselling? And for what we do on the channel, what we wanted to accomplish is we want to do edutaining. So we educate and we entertain. What do you call us? Edutainers. But they can get the stuff from great channels such as Rev Resale. So if you want to get the meat of what's selling, what's hot, how to find it, things along those lines, then Rev Resale, and just a channel that we've come up with recently that we've fallen in love with. And then we got Erin, the best offer queen. Mm-hmm. She does a phenomenal job. We love the aspect of the positivity.
Yes.
And we want to see if we can get a little bit more positivity from you guys here, okay?
Cool.
Now, we're going to ask you questions in rapid fashion. This is going to be extremely rapid because we want to get to the meat of you guys, okay? Cool. So we got Dave and we got Nikki. It's going to be quick. This is going to be rapid fire questions. I hope you guys are ready. Who wants the first question?
Her.
Okay.
Nikki does. All right. Nikki, is cereal morning soup?
No.
You're wrong. Sorry. Okay. Dave, what secret conspiracy would you love to start?
Free money.
Yes, absolutely. You probably did. All right, Nikki, what's invisible but you wish people could see?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. Now, David, what's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled in your life?
Baby poop.
That is correct.
That first one.
Nice job. Nikki, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Wrong. All right, on to David. What's the most ridiculous fact you know, David?
Ridiculous fact that I'll be 40 this year. That's not really ridiculous, but it first came out.
That's wrong as well. I'm sorry. No point. Nikki, what is something that everybody looks stupid doing?
Dancing.
You are right. Nice job. All right, David, what's the funniest joke you know by heart?
Funniest joke I know by heart, 2 aliens come into a room and say, "What the Hales?"
That's not funny at all. Sorry, you are incorrect. All right, Nikki, what are the unwritten rules where you work?
Oh, be nice to the kids.
That is wrong. I'm sorry. David, how do you feel about putting pineapples on pizza?
Gross.
Yes.
You are correct. Nice job. Nice job. You're bringing this one back. You're
a
going
lot of
uphill.
people would say pineapples do not belong on a pizza.
Nikki, if animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest?
Skunk.
What'd she say?
A what?
Skunk.
A skunk?
A skunk?
He would stink.
Like Pepe Le Pew?
You are correct. Nice job. Nice job. All right, David, toilet paper, do you put it over or under?
Over.
Yes. Yes.
That
Yes.
is correct.
You are winning
You get
this
double
one.
points. Double ply, double points.
Nikki, what's the best type of cheese?
Cheddar.
Wrong. I'm sorry. David, how many chickens would it take to take down an elephant and kill it?
More than a mouthful.
That is correct. Nice job, Nikki. What body part do you wish you could detach?
Detach. My ear.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Incorrect. David, what is the weirdest thing a guest has done in your house?
Ooh.
Fart at the kitchen table.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. Nikki, what inanimate object do you wish you could eliminate from existence?
Oh.
Try farting at a
Farting. There you go. Farting.
Those always work.
Correct. That would be horrible. That's the funniest thing in the world. David, what is the funniest thing you've ever done in somebody's home?
Ooh, probably fart at the kitchen table.
That is correct. Nice job.
Yes.
Nikki, what's the absolute first name you could give a child? The absolute worst first name you could give a child?
Oh. These are.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry, David. If peanut butter was not called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Brown nut spread.
Correct. Nice
Yes.
job. You were correct. Okay. All right. Nikki, what would be the worst buy one, get one free sale of all time?
Adult diapers.
You are correct.
Yes.
For the person that has to wear them. David, what would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
Oh, wow. A chihuahua. It would be dangerous.
You are incorrect. I'm sorry. That would be
Wow,
horrible.
on roids.
That would
Yes.
be horrible. It'd be
Justin Grimes chihuahua. I don't know if you've seen that
That'd be
video.
horrible. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. But you know what I would do? I'd put a saddle on that thing and be like, giddy up. All right. All right, Nikki, what's something you just recently realized you're embarrassed about, but you didn't realize earlier in life?
My height.
I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
How tall are you, by the way?
5'1" on a good day.
Ooh.
I'm an inch taller than you.
You got her by an inch. You have her by an inch. All right, David, what's something that's really popular now, but in 5 years, everybody's going to be looking back and be so embarrassed by?
Probably Tiger King.
You are correct. Carol Baskins. Nikki, if you were transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything else, how would you prove that you were from the future?
No clothes. My accent.
You are correct. Nice job. And last but not least, David, where was the most inappropriate and most embarrassing place you ever farted? At a kitchen tree?
Sure.
Yeah, kitchen table at
Correct.
yes.
In some cultures, that's considered to be a compliment.
That's an amazing compliment in a lot of cultures.
I'm never going to be invited to eat at anyone's house. Just watch this video. I guarantee you.
That is an amazing, amazing compliment. Okay, I've got some other questions for you so that everybody in our chat can get to know you guys a little bit, okay? They're not rapid fire. They're just a little bit different about resale, all right? Now, how long have you guys been reselling?
I actually started 5-6 years ago rebuilding old Ford carburetors, and I sold them on eBay. And then I saw a video probably 4 years ago and started doing the reselling that we do now, which I don't have to get my hands dirty. It doesn't take 8 or 9 hours to rebuild. I can just go to the store or go wherever and find it and resell it. And it's a lot quicker, and it's been a lot more profitable.
So you focus primarily on eBay, or are you focusing on other platforms as well?
No, well, because I'm a full-time pastor and a fun-time reseller, I don't really want to dabble in to learn. I know eBay, so I just focus there. So everything I buy has eBay in mind. So I sort of have figured eBay out. So, I make enough. I use it to bless other people with. Our church pays us a very good salary. And so this just gives me some discretionary money to either bless the family or bless others with. So I have enough. So I just do eBay.
That's phenomenal. We get questions all the time from our viewers. It could be anything. They send us a picture of it could be this water bottle. Jeremy, where should I sell it? If they were to ask you the same question, what would you tell them?
Yeah, eBay. I mean, it's amazing what you can sell on eBay. I found a puzzle at Goodwill. Our Goodwill opened on Friday. I went in and I found a Liberty. A wooden puzzle, and I paid $2.99 for it. It was brand new, and it's probably going to sell for over $300. Now, I never would have seen that value if I didn't know eBay.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So anybody who ever asks us, where should we sell? What should the answer is always eBay. And the reason is eBay is the largest platform for a global outreach. When you can put your item in front of more people, you're going to get more money. Now, Amazon has picked up as well. The only thing, the aspect of Amazon that we don't like is more fees and things, restrictions and things like that.
Used items aren't as popular versus eBay.
But we hear people griping and complaining all the time about eBay too. But eBay's charging these fees, and eBay's doing this, and eBay's doing. It's their platform. They can do whatever they want. And so here's what I usually tell people: if I could sell this at a garage sale for $10, and I made $10, I pocket all the money, right? But if I can sell this on eBay because they have a global platform that will put it out to everybody, and they get 10%, or even if they get 20%, I still get $80. I make more money using eBay's platform.
Yeah, he's grabbing something off his
I want to see it.
Shelf of fame.
What do you get from the shelf of fame?
You were talking about eBay. This is Minident toothpaste. I paid $2.14. Now at a yard sale, I may have gotten $5, but on eBay, I had 134 of these plus this one, and I was selling them for $100 a piece. Now, who would have seen the value in toothpaste to be $100? But that's what eBay does for you.
And how can you complain about that? eBay takes their cut. They provide you the platform, and you're going to make more money selling on eBay than you would, in my opinion, anywhere else.
I would happily pay them 10%.
No, I have no problem with that at all.
Me either.
I have no problem with that at all. Okay, trivia question for you. All right. There are currently in our world more secondhand shoppers than ever before. All right. Women are the growing aspect of those secondhand shoppers. So what percentage of women in our culture today do you think love secondhand shopping? Let's play higher or lower. Okay. What do you say? Higher or lower? Let's hear your first guess. What percentage of women do you think secondhand shop currently?
25%.
No, 27%.
27%. That's a really good guess.
It is a good guess.
Yep. You are absolutely wrong. Wrong. It is higher. Higher. Yep. Higher. Higher. Yep.
Much higher.
Wait, don't give too much away.
Much higher.
My first guess in his ear was 75%.
75%. He should have went with her guess, huh?
Yeah.
Even though it's wrong. Lower.
Okay.
All right, my turn. 55%. That's my favorite number. 55.
That's pretty close. In
That is a good
2017, 52%
Mhm.
of women were all about resale.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's higher than that.
63%.
Ooh.
Oh, getting closer.
Very close.
Higher.
Oh, 70%.
Oh, too high. Too high.
Oh,
Okay.
63 to 70.
Don't be afraid to
66%.
look at the chat and look at what the people in the chat are saying.
Yeah, you got answers
I'm gonna
everywhere
go
right
with
now.
65%. I'm gonna go with Aaron's answer.
Oh,
So
she did it again.
yeah, she's
so close.
so close, but lower.
64%.
You got it.
Yes.
Nice. 64% of women. 64% of women are all about buying resale secondhand now.
Wow. Yeah,
Which
that's cool.
that continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. All right. So clothing obviously does pretty hot. Now, us particularly, I donate all the clothing I get. That's just my system. It's because I don't like clothing. It all goes to nonprofits.
He's the same. Is Dave the same?
Same way. Hates clothing.
I don't care. I wear ripped up jeans and stained hoodies. So
Amen.
but I
Yes,
know I give away thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars in clothing. What group, what generation group do you think is more about secondhand clothing than any other generation group? Would it be millennials, Gen Z, boomers, or Gen X?
I would say millennials. We're
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of right at that edge of millennial 1980. I guess that's wrong. So what?
I'm gonna say Gen X.
Boomers.
All of them.
Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer?
Again, don't be afraid to look in the chat and see what everyone else is guessing.
We're going.
Oh gosh.
we're going to
Boomers,
call in.
Zs, boomers, millennials. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see more boomers right now than I see anything else.
Says go with the women. So George and Nikki T is going to get the chance to tell us, I guess.
So what is your final answer?
I'm going boomers.
I'm sticking with millennials.
One of them is right
One
and
of them
one
is
of them is
right.
wrong. Well, let's go on to the next question.
Oh, no marital strife here. We're okay with that.
You definitely hit it on the head, David.
Nice
Oh,
job.
Boom.
Millennials.
Yes.
only time you are right.
Yes, thank you, baby.
Nikki, you're far behind because millennials make up 33% buying
Mhm.
apparel secondhand. Boomers, 31%.
They come in second. Yeah.
Second by 2 points.
Now, the chat may go, why is this important? Marketing.
Yes.
Yes.
Marketing. You got to know who you're selling to. So this is one of the things that I teach. We're just hiring eBay individuals right now to help us to list more and more and more. And the thing I always teach them, you have to think like the person you're selling to, not like who you are.
Yeah.
Get yourself out of your mind and get yourself in the mind of the person you're selling to. So you got to know that stuff.
That's a great thing with eBay too, is just getting to be a more wider range of people that are purchasing there. It's not just old people like it was a long time ago. So
Oh yeah, the buyer range is getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, with that happening, though, would you guess that more people own more clothes or more people own less clothes in our current world today?
I'm gonna say less, just because I've seen this whole trend of making the same outfit with all these different, with one same piece, how to make it trendy in different outfits and different wearings. But
Like how to switch it up.
yep.
Yeah.
Julie Morris says less. Rosetta says more. Temp2 says more.
Best offer, Queen says more. Redneck says I say more. Mick says less. It's pretty divided. What do you think, David?
I could still wear what I wore in the 80s. I couldn't still wear it. My size. This is a medium shirt. Yeah, I would say more. It's more of a smart.
No, he's a Marge, but he's wearing a medium.
I have that problem.
I use that word all the time. Schmedium.
Yeah,
I do have that problem as well. All right, so David, are you saying more?
Yeah, I would say more. I would go more.
Nikki says less.
That's right.
We are going to have to do counseling with them after.
Come on, let me be right.
All right. In 2017, the average, and this is average from polls and information and marketing, the average wardrobe was 164
items.
Okay, 164 items in the consumer's closet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In 2018, that went to 147.
Oh,
but in 2019,
oh no,
it went down even lower to 100.
So Nikki, you get
so
this
Nikki,
round.
nice job.
I'm waiting.
So,
yes, you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
What's happening is people are actually buying less clothing and rotating it more. And I think that's important to know as a reseller as well out in the business. Yeah. And again, these are facts and things that you guys can find on other great channels where we do a lot of treasure hunting and we still teach you how to buy and to sell. But all of the nitty-gritty facts that you can't get on What the Hales, you can get on other great channels. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we particularly appreciate the positive message you guys put out.
Thank you.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely support it. Stand behind it 100%. And we think it's fun to be reselling for sure, and love what you guys are doing with it. All right, we'll give you with the remaining 30 seconds that you have. Do you have any questions for us? Can we give them more than 30 seconds? Now that we drilled you, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, the storage auction. So I have a eBay garage and I have a study here in the house where I do. When you started, how big was your warehouse, or did you just go unit to unit?
When I started, I didn't have a warehouse, and I've been doing this for as long as I know. I had an open trailer, a flat landscaping trailer that I would buy on, and everything would be on it, and it would be out, and I would just put a tarp under it. And then it works its way into the house, and then it takes over your life in your house, and I can't stand that. I want it all out of the house. I don't want to be living in it, and that's where I think, part of that is scale of business and operation, but that is extremely important to me to actually have a space where that all happens. So I don't like it at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
George, on the other hand, doesn't like it at the warehouse. She wants it there at the house.
Well, if I'm going to list it, I want it there at the house.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want her to work at the warehouse.
Yeah, we have to segment. I mean, there has to be time, even though it is here at the house, but I call it fun time. So I do it when time is available, and prioritizing your time is important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? If a lot of resellers, this is just my personal opinion, if a lot of resellers actually resold, actually spent their time prioritized in reselling instead of gossiping with the other person or creating drama on YouTube or whatever's out there. If the resellers actually focused on reselling, oh my goodness, they'd be multimillionaires.
Oh yeah, you can flip $1 in a minute if you just focus.
So much. You could do so well. All right. Any other questions?
Well, we just want to say we thank y'all for having us on, man. It's an honor. I've watched your channel for a long time. You and George, both of you, we love y'all and appreciate you having us on.
Yeah, this definitely
Appreciate it so much, guys.
Before you hop off, I would love to check out your wall.
Oh yeah, it's
Here, I'll take this off.
I've just got some different. I love Hot Wheels. I like selling Redline Hot Wheels and have some just different stuff. Got the Shelf of Fame there.
The Shelf of Fame.
Yeah, so we just decorate it, make it somewhat of a backdrop just to hang out.
That's awesome. It's awesome. It looks awesome.
That room looks so much cleaner than everything in my house.
Yes. We're not moving the camera down. That's where all the eBay stuff is.
That's where, yeah, we probably shouldn't move the camera any direction.
We have all our
Camera line.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. I always when somebody's filming with the videos with us for YouTube, I go, listen, this is what they see. You're in control of what they see. This is what they see right here. You're in control. You're in control. Don't show the mess. Don't show the mess. All right, before we let you go, anything else? Going once.
No, man, we do appreciate it. We
Yes,
thank y'all, love y'all.
you.
Thankful for what you do.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on with us, and we'll be in touch with you. And hopefully, we can get together. We can just get together on another StreamYard, just a private StreamYard, and talk shop and talk business in the near future. Okay.
Yeah, man, I love it.
All right. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to Rev Resale, make sure you do. One of the channels out there doing a phenomenal job teaching you the side hustle, making it into your main hustle, and he's doing it with a positive message as well. And can't say enough about that. Thanks so much for what you guys do as you shepherd your flock there, and also as you share all the knowledge and wisdom on YouTube. Thanks, guys.
God bless. Thank you, man.
Thanks. Bye.
We'll see ya.
Have a good week.
Oh, Georgie. We've got.
Well, that was fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
We should rapid question each other now.
Yeah, and you mentioned where they lived.
Atlanta, near Atlanta.
Is that like on our way to Texas?
That's on
When
our
we
way
go
to
visit
Chick-fil-A.
Grimes?
That would be on the way to go look at Florida properties. Have you told them that you're looking in Georgia too?
Yeah, well, I mentioned it was Florida Georgia line. Awesome country band, by the way.
Definitely on the way. Chick-fil-A headquarters. That would be extremely important.
We should definitely stop there.
We should stop. We should do that.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got to get ready for segment number 2, don't we? For the auction.
It's almost auction time. We got 730 people watching right now. Whoop, whoop.
What the Hales were they thinking?
Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. That'll help us out a lot. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Appreciate all the Mother Day wishes. Want to wish all you beautiful moms a happy Mother's Day as well.
How many super chats do you think we missed?
I didn't see any. I don't think we missed.
We did
any.
okay.
Yeah.
We did okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
We have 15 lots tonight that we're going to auction off, including.
Baby, before we get into the auction, we gotta sing one more time. We gotta.
For all the people that don't watch.
Day
the
to you. Say your part. Louder! Every birthday song, she screams louder.
Yeah, but not for my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You're gonna cheek on a kiss on both cheeks.
What just happened? I can't even play anymore after that.
Now we've got the super chats coming in.
You're making me blush. You're gonna have to fist pump them. You're gonna have to fist pump them. Can you see me blushing?
The Knox brothers sent $2.99. Says happy birthday, George. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you.
Cat 60 just sent $2 and said to stop singing.
Gonna take more money than that. Happy birthday, dear
Appreciate it,
George. Happy birthday to
The Rev says cool. Stop by anytime. Thank you.
What just happened? All right. We are going to transition into our second segment tonight. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with the Rev Resale.
Yeah.
And make sure that you go ahead and subscribe over there as well. And then you're gonna get the first
Yeah.
Should we go through everything for
Yep.
the live
I'll grab
auction?
the first lot and then you get these super chats.
Oh, Rev Resale just sent $20. Happy birthday, George. Thanks for having us on. That's why we had them on, guys,
that's
for
the
$20
couple that
super
was
chat.
just on, so
Yeah,
you
we
could
just-
always just go straight to their.
That's why we had them on. They paid to be on. Joking.
Just the jokes.
If you guys haven't figured it out yet, we like to joke around and goof around. Believe God created humor, and that's why there's farts. So George is going to get the first lot ready. As George gets the first lot ready, comics. As she gets the first lot ready, we are going to go through some of the guidelines that'll help you be successful with the auction tonight, okay? So number one, you want to be in live chat. So YouTube gives you two options. It gives you top chat or live chat. Top chat will just show you highlights of everything that's going on. Live chat shows you as it happens. And we know there's a lot of chat that happens.
Not sure why that even exists.
I'm sure there's for larger channels, there's so much that goes on that it would just be pulling those things out. I'm going to go ahead and put you in the screen as you pull the comics out, okay? So George is getting ready with her first lot of comics. So live chat, that's extremely important when you're bidding, because you'll see all the bids in order. Now, just keep in mind and remember, when you are in live chat, if you put a bid in or you make a comment, sometimes YouTube will bump it up on your side. We will not be chatting. So that will actually go in order as we see it. Cara Daughtry just sent $20. Thank you. Oh, Crystal, thank you so much, Crystal.
Appreciate it,
Thank you
Crystal.
so much. So that being said, if we call out the winner and we're like, oh man, I thought my bid was there. Don't worry, we're seeing it as it happens. If you go back through the replay later, you'll see it exactly how it happened, okay? So live chat, not top chat. $25 minimum bid on every lot. Now remember, we're selling lots on purpose. We will not do individual items. We don't want to do individual items. It doesn't fit where we're headed with the channel as far as empowering you guys to actually resell, to use all the principles that you learn on a daily basis. So that's why we're doing it in lots, so that you can get it at a good price, and then you can move that on as well. $25 minimum bid on all of the lots. That is with free shipping in the United States. Pat D's just sent $2. Is the fish for sale this week? Just asking. Everything's for sale, Pat.
Appreciate it, Pat.
Everything.
For the
Everything.
right price.
Everything for the right price. Everything. Free shipping within the United States. You are welcome. By all means, you are welcome to bid. If you're outside the United States, there will be additional fees for shipping, for international shipping. So if you do bid, just keep in mind there will be additional fees. Also, let's say you bid on a lot of knives, okay? You've got to know your customs laws, because we may ship it to you and customs may actually take it and hold on to it because of your custom laws. So we're not responsible if customs goes ahead and takes that. Got to keep that in mind as well as you're bidding, okay?
I just noticed this one has a late price for $14. It's the first print.
First print right there, $14. Whatever it is, there you go. We haven't actually looked at these, so we're not sure what's in there. It's a box of comics. And this is from the furry unit. So some of these, I think that unit was extremely odd.
Ton of comics.
And he was into some odd things. So keep that in mind as well, okay? To our knowledge, these comics aren't R-rated or anything like that. But also, in full disclosure, we haven't taken them out and looked at any of them.
They each have a dust protector, which is nice, along with the cardboard piece that's all stamped Metropolis.
All right.
From California.
So keep that in mind. Now, PayPal. PayPal is the only payment that we will accept. If you look right down there, that is the PayPal address. So if you win, you know what? We haven't even done the practice round yet. But you can keep showing them because there's so many. Show them because there's so many, and then we'll do the practice round. Okay. We got completely off schedule.
Yeah, we did.
But it was fun. All right. So that being said, if you win, you're going to actually message George whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and then also your PayPal email. She will send you an invoice. Once you pay that invoice, then she will ship that out the next day, usually within the same day, actually. And then she'll send you your tracking number. Okay. So keep that in mind. You will only have 1 minute to win the auction. So bidding will start when we say go. You'll see a countdown on the camera. We will practice that beforehand. And when Flipping Adventures, the mod Flipping Adventures says sold, you'll see a big sold. If Flipping Adventures doesn't mind doing that again tonight, we appreciate it if you would. But when Flipping Adventures says sold, you'll see that in the chat. The highest bid before that sold sign, that is the winning bid. Any bids after that will not count. It is sold. There you go. Flipping Adventures just put the sold right there, okay? And if you are runner-up, if an item sold for $200, but your last bid was $190 and you're runner-up, if you want to send us a message at whatthehales@yahoo.com and say, hey, I was runner-up on this item. If the person doesn't pay, I would love to have it for my runner-up back bid. You would be more than welcome to have that for that back bid. Everything is sold as is. Everything is sold with no guarantees and no returns. That being said, when we get everything, as I even shared with the comics here, we do not look through it. It goes into a tote, and we've started to put lots together for you guys for fun, so you guys can have sourcing during all this craziness. So again, there may be brand new stuff, but there's no guarantees that it's brand new. There may be broken stuff. You need to understand that as you're bidding, and we'll try and highlight it if we can, if we see it, if we know about it. But you are bidding as is. No guarantees, no returns whatsoever. If payment isn't received within 72 hours, then you will be banned from the channel, all future auctions, communication in the chat, things along those lines, okay? And the reason is because we absolutely encourage the fun, the laughter, the joking in the chat, but we discourage somebody making a fake bid when somebody else could be buying these items and selling them to help feed their family, their side hustle, the whole deal, okay? So by all means, we want you guys to have fun in the chat, and we encourage that in the chat. We do not encourage bidding if you don't intend to pay. If you don't intend to pay, don't bid. If you do bid and you don't pay, you will be banned from the channel. So with that being said, we need to practice this. Did you go through them all yet?
Need to practice run. No, I still have this pile.
Oh, she's got a bunch.
There's so many. I didn't get a chance to count them, but there's well over.
So she says she hasn't had a chance to count them.
100.
We are going to do a practice run. I don't know what we did. We got off kilter. It's the birthday. It's the birthday. It's your birthday.
Go, shouty. It's your birthday.
It's the birthday. Got us all off kilter. Actually, we are all over the place today. We've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Yes. And tomorrow we're doing the same thing because George will be with her dad, George, with all the doctor's offices. I'll be hanging out with Clear Thrifts, with Conky's Flipping Adventures, with Storage Legends, and Second Sense Auctions. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. We're going on a pick tomorrow.
Well over 100 comics here.
There's a ton of comics.
It looks like there's duplicates in the stack.
She says it looks like maybe potential duplicates. I'm going to put the camera closer, or not the camera, but the mic closer to you. And I think somebody might have asked. Clear Thrift says, can't wait. Clear Thrift, wait. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Your flashlight.
Bring your flashlight.
And your face.
Bring a snack because we're going to be down there for hours. Make sure you have flashlight. Extra batteries for your flashlight. I went through 2 flashlights when we were down there for 5 hours. Face mask as well. And your lock picking kit. It is going to be awesome.
I thought that was a secret. That was the last one.
Storage Auction Rookies is in here. Line up a fire! All right, so there are a ton of comics. You got a little peek at the comics beforehand, but we are going to practice bidding, okay? So we've got these really cool What the Hales pins. They are not for sale. This is a practice bid round, all right? We're going to practice, and Georgie, oh, Georgie.
I got to send you the countdown.
Yeah, can you send me the countdown? Because I'm sure I lost it already. Because you send me so many crazy things all week. Let me see if I can find it. She sends me so many crazy things. Saturday. Here, I think I found it. I found it. Got it. I got it. I'm good. I got through all your other crazy memes. Every single Tiger King meme. Every single lava.
GIF.
You guys should see some of the things she sends me. This is one of the things she sent me. Yep, that's from your George. That's what I have to go through to find these links. Okay. Oh,
That's
my
supposed to be
goodness.
between you and I.
It's still funny. All right, we're gonna practice on these pins. This is not real, but this is practice. Remember, every lot starts at $25. That's with free shipping within the United States. Outside of the United States.
I gotta make it lighter. The light lighter.
Oh, the light. Oh, we've been running around so crazy. All right, so that being said, you have 1 minute to win it, starting now. Let's get your bids in. All right, you got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Amy Bader says, "Arr, this is the practice round." Lucy is in at 25. Teresa is in at 25 as well. Mama G says, "Go!" Funky Fluffy says, 14, 12, 25. New jeans. Somebody's going to give me new jeans. Somebody's going to give us a 1955 pink Cadillac. That would be sweet. The whole 69, 69, 73 says $1,000. 10 gallons of ketchup. Hamburger with lots of ketchup. I had a hamburger today with ketchup. 5 million. Lady Luck Chuck says 777. That's her lucky number. Matthew Flackalaka says $35. Kate King says, "My wife." No, thank you. All right. Can barely deal with George. And
Hey,
I am
now.
Squishy says 66. Tyler's mom says 1111111. Binary code. Funky Fluffy says a taco. George would take it for that. Debbie Vaughn says 80 gazillion. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. William Cruz says happy birthday to George. Steve Spencer's 1 sheet of 2-ply. Talon won. Talon won. Says 100 knives.
Time is up.
And we're waiting for Flippin' Adventures. We're waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. And boom, right there.
Oh.
The pins.
Who's the highest bidder?
The pins are going to be sold to Cat 60 Designs for guitar lessons because Lord knows I need them. I need them. I've written a ton of ridiculous songs for my kids and for kids at camp. But
And
yeah,
for me.
I did really. And oh my goodness, I've written you so many. It's ridiculous. You've gotten more songs than I think my kids have.
All right, now for the real bidding.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
real
weigh
bidding.
all the
Lot number
comics.
1, comic lot that you already got to see. Okay, so that was our practice round. This is going to start the real thing. This is a full box of comics. Okay, well, I guess it's empty right now, but George has all the comics on her screen. She's showing you how much it weighs, almost 25 pounds. All right, you did see a first printing in there that she found as well. Clear Thrist wants to know, did you count them? She did not count them.
There's well over 100.
We did not have time to count anything. We've been all over the place. So as far as counting, unfortunately, we don't know. There's a bunch. I bet somebody
24
counted.
pounds.
You got 25 pounds of comics on average. That would be probably over 100. That would be my guess. They probably, can you count them quick?
No.
She says no.
Listen, she been feisty all day, and I ain't pushing it. So unless you help me out a little bit, don't push it either, okay?
All right. So that being said, this is the comic lot. It did come from the furry unit. If anybody has ever seen that unit, and babe, can you actually send me that link again? Or I'll just forget. I'll copy it and I'll paste it so I don't have to keep going through all this.
It's probably quicker if I send it to you.
All right, she's sending it to me again. So remember, on the comic lot, we're going to start at 25. We'll start at 25. That's free shipping within the United States. And anybody outside of the United States, you are more than welcome to bid. We encourage that as well. You're welcome to bid. Now, if you are the winning bidder and then you want to sell to people in the chat, we'd encourage that too. Absolutely, we'd encourage that because that's part of the resale. That's the side hustle. That's part of the fun of it, okay? All right, $25 starting bid, free shipping within the United States. If you're outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to bid. There are a ton of comics. We don't know nothing about them except they're there. We don't know how many are there. There's as many as George showed you. You're buying as is, no guarantees, no returns, and you only have 1 minute to win it. So bid fast and bid furious. Here we go. Here we go on the comic slot. Who's going to get us in a starting bid? We're going to get a starting bid. $25. We got Christopher Person at $25. Clear Thrist is now at $200. Clear Thrist put the hammer down at $200.
Jesse.
We got Shirley Pearl at $100, but Jesse is already at $200. Jesse is at $200. Shirley Pearl would be backup bidder at $100. Woo! Jesse
Way to jump the
stunned.
bid, Jesse.
Jesse stunned the chat. Steve Kelly said $2. Sorry I'm late. No problem, Steve.
Appreciate it,
Bam.
Steve.
We appreciate you coming in. Gary Lucici says, I am out. 20 more seconds to go. Flip Your Dollar says 110. You got to beat 200. Flip Your Dollar. Clear Thrift is at $200. If there's 100 comics, that's $2 a comic. $2 a comic. That's pretty cheap for a comic. All right. Clear Thrift stunned. Stunned the entire chat. Stunned them. Queen Cleopatra says, Jesse is a beast. Jesse is a beast. And wait, the Knox Brothers just went 205. Knox Brothers in 205, 272.42 says, I'm out. Flipping Your Dollar went 115. Clear Thrift is now 205. Hold a second. What just happened? What just happened? Frank Chapman just sent $20. Happy birthday, Sheriff George. Thank you, Frank.
Appreciate it, Frank.
Clear Thrift just put in another one at 205 after the sold flipping adventures. Okay, I got to see what happened. What happened? Wait. The Knox Brothers got in at 205. Knox Brothers came in at 205. Then Clear Thrift came in at 205.
So it's the Knox
So
Brothers.
it would be. Let me check with my moderators. It is Knox Brothers.
Woo!
205.
Congratulations.
205. Knox Brothers got in the bid at 205 first. Clear Thrifts came under. Clear Thrifts and Knox Brothers. Knox Brothers first. If you want to go ahead and send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address to George at whatthehalesYahoo.com. Tomorrow, she will get you out an invoice. Once you pay that invoice, then she'll get that all packaged up. She'll send that out to you. She will send you tracking as well. Jesse with Clear Thrifts, if you want to go ahead and send George an email message as well and say, hey, I was backup bidder, Jesse, because Knox was at 205. Your $200 would be your backup bid. Say, hey, I was backup bid at 200. And if she doesn't get paid, has Knox Brothers bought before?
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Well, we'll see what happens. So Knox Brothers, go ahead. That's how you're going to, that's how, if you haven't bought before Knox Brothers, that's what you'll do. You'll, boom, right there, send a message. George will send you an invoice. You got 72 hours to pay for that. There's your box right there. And then, Jesse, you are, Clear Thrifts, you are backup bidder.
All right, the next lot's going to be NASCAR stuff.
Did somebody say NASCAR? She says next lot is NASCAR. Clear Thrift says if he doesn't pay, then make sure you text him. Locker Nuts just sent 777. Happy birthday, George. Oh, thank you so much, Locker Nuts.
Jack and Jana, appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Locker Nuts. Thanks a bunch.
Have to make sure that people check out their channel.
All right, next one is NASCAR, right?
Yep.
Okay, George is getting the NASCAR lot. Now, there are some glass items in this NASCAR lot. There are some cars in this NASCAR lot. There are some paper pieces in this NASCAR lot. Actually, there's Clear Thrift says he got a deal on the comics. Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point, giving you guys a deal. There are a lot of different things in this NASCAR. Instead of NASCAR, maybe we should call it racing because not everything is NASCAR in here. So a lot of it is racing. So you got 10 pounds, 7 ounces of racing stuff, okay? Racing stuff. So George is going to show you some things are sealed, such as this die cast right there, okay? And remember, though, there are no guarantees. There is damage on the box. There's things along those lines. So, for example, when you're bidding, remember, no guarantees. So while it may be sealed, that doesn't mean it's in mint condition, okay? And George will try and show you as much as she possibly can. But make sure you understand, and we want to make that very clear, that everybody is bidding as is, no guarantees, and no returns. So you're getting it as it came out of the storage unit. Our next process, if we were to put this, and this is something that would go online. So it was bought for $17.90 or $17.49 at Kmart, and then it was probably garage saled or what have you. Our next process, if we weren't selling it, is we would clean it. All right, it would be cleaned, and then it would be prepped for eBay. But it's never going to make that process because we are actually giving to you as we buy it. So you get to go through the fun of that process.
Playing cards.
This is glass. So the cap is plastic, but this is actual glass with Earnhardt Jr. there. And there's another Earnhardt cup there. So keep in mind, you do have some glass in there as well, okay?
What is this, a sticker?
That is a decal sticker. Little rough. But anything in this lot has to do with racing somehow, some way. Whether it's got racing in Sigma on it, or it's a car, or is
Ricky
that
Bobby.
Ricky Bobby?
Ricky Bobby.
Come on. That's Ricky Bobby, guys. Ricky Bobby. Woo!
If you're not first,
You can't have two number ones.
If you're not first, you're last.
That's funny. We found a Ricky Bobby. I don't even remember finding a Ricky Bobby. I don't remember finding any of this stuff.
These are all racing books.
So all kinds of racing books.
Indeed.
What unit did that come out of? I don't remember.
We were in Dayton.
Oh, yeah.
The
He was
Tiger,
he had the
tigers.
tigers. He had the white tigers. This is the guy. Oh my goodness, this guy was crazy. This is the guy that was actually he had the bachelor pad and he was hosting Playboy Bunnies. And we had all the tigers from the bachelor pad. He was a huge race fan. He
This
got
is
all
a
kinds of
sign-
autographs.
signed by, like,
Yeah, he got a bunch of autographs. Yeah, I remember
here's
that one
another
now.
autograph. His name was Jerry.
Because we were with Adventures with the Hudsons when we bought
Yeah.
that.
And
Storage Legends. Yep.
There's another signature. So the
So
guy was name is Jerry.
The guy who owned it, his name was Jerry. Yep. I remember now. Whole bunch of stuff in there.
This is sealed deal cards.
I don't know what it is. It looks sealed, but
It's a card set.
okay, so it's a card set, but keep in mind, even if it's sealed, we can't guarantee you that it's sealed. My glasses are getting a little messy. There we go. That's better. That's better.
Much
So
better.
even if it's sealed, we can't guarantee that it's actually brand new sealed. We're not the ones that sealed it. Just keep in mind you're getting it as it is. So everything in here is racing. Everything in here is racing items. It could be NASCAR. It could be for something else. For example, and this is what I mean by that. Here's a button. This is the Atlanta International Raceway.
Here was a day pass for the
Yeah. Is that International Raceway as well?
back in 71.
So 1971, one day garage pass, Pocono International Raceway. So this guy had all kinds of access to other places, and Mama G says, put on your mask before you spit on us. That being said, there is going to be a free lot. Are we doing mask giveaway tonight, or are we
Yeah.
doing that next week?
Tonight.
Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Is that what the winner's going to get?
I swapped it with what we were originally going to get with the mask that Flipping Adventure sent us.
So Flipping Adventures sent masks. Beautiful, beautiful mask.
They're pretty sweet.
Somebody is going to win some masks tonight. Somebody is going to win some masks tonight. Pat D72's $2 eyeglass cleaner, Jeremy. Come on. Lesson 105. So true. So true.
Are these little rubber cars? Or erasers?
Happy Moore. Yes, those are erasers. Sent $10. Happy birthday, George.
Aw, appreciate it.
Birthday, Mother's Day.
Double celebration.
I got you some toilet paper for your
I got
birthday.
3.
You've been spoiled. You've been spoiled today, haven't you? Downright spoiled.
Tons of pins.
Conky's Flipping Adventure says that looks like Vince's unit. Vince did have a ton of racing stuff. Ton of racing stuff. So this is an entire lot of racing stuff. Scott Rosenberg says, how do I win? How do I win? Stay tuned. We promise. We'll let you know. We let you know. Okay. We will let you know. All you're going to have to do is answer a trivia question from one of the videos this week. There were a ton of awesome videos this week. Ton of awesome videos. We had so much fun this week. And we found so much crazy stuff. We are not done going through the $1,800 unit or the $1,700 unit.
That's it.
Julie Morris wants to know, did you get a ring for your birthday? She got a roll of toilet paper. She did put it on her finger. She was like, look, oh, it's so beautiful. She did do that. I didn't get a video of that, did I? I should have got a video of that. Mick Draper wants to know what the question is this week. I will. You know what? I will give you a little bit of a tip on the question. The question will always come from the least viewed video of the week. I will give you that tip. So I look through all of the videos and I go, which one is the least viewed? So that way, the most loyal viewers have a greater chance of answering the question. All right. Here we
Go.
Not yet. $25 starting bid. This is the racing lot, $25 starting bid, and free shipping within the United States. If I can get my mind together and get everything to come out of my mouth at the same time, I'm off tonight, aren't I? Must be the glasses.
Okay.
Must be the glasses. So $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States. If you're outside of the United States, you are more than welcome to bid. We would love for you to bid. There's over 10 pounds of racing items here. There's a lot of stuff here. Remember, you got to bid fast and you got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. All right. It looks like we potentially have Tony F at 25. We now have Amy Swartley is at 100. Amy just put the gauntlet down. Amy started at 100. We got 77, 35, 60, 25, all this. We got 50s and 35s and 25s and 50. Amy is at 100. Now we got Christopher Wiley at 100. Christopher Wiley, you got to beat Amy. You're at 100. I'm spitting all over the screens again. Here we go. It is already at 100. Chris Riley. Amy is at 100. John Agnes is at 101. It is now John's lot. 101 with free shipping. Chris Wiley's now at 101. Chris, you've been outbid again. I am sorry, Chris. You want to beat it? You got to beat John. You got to beat John. We got 101. We got 101 with 10 seconds to go. Amy Swartley is now at 110. Amy Swartley is now at 110 with 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Let's see what happens. Matthew Flackalaka put in 100, but no way that's going to happen. No way that's going to happen. Cat 60 Designs. 112.25. Cat 60 got it. No way. Holy cow. Cat 60 sniped it just in time. I thought Amy was going to have an additional snipe in there. Valerie just sent $19.99. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Valerie. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice job. All right, Cat 60, you know exactly what to do. Amy, you are backup bidder. You know exactly what to do. Both of you have purchased in the past. Both of you pay. And so you guys can handle that as you want. And remember, if you saw something in this lot, particularly Cat 60 Design, we know he buys and he sells like immediately. So if he flips it quick, if you saw something in this lot and you want to buy it from him, you can go ahead and ask him for his information. We won't give it to you, but we will absolutely encourage you guys to talk. Network, see what you can do. Steve Kelly sent $2 working on videos for my channel. You inspired me. Oh, that's great, Steve. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's really the hardest thing to do is just pick up the camera and do it. And after that, it's just consistency. If you can outlast and be more consistent, I mean, most people, 99% of people who try to start a YouTube channel, they quit because they go, oh, man, nobody's watching. Well, nobody's going to watch it until you build up a history of actual videos, and then they discover you by that buildup of videos. So if you can just keep being consistent and keep doing it, they'll see you. No doubt about it at all. Old Talon 1 is already interested in the pins. That's great. Oh, Valerie loves the Elvis machine. Oh, my goodness.
So do we.
I love the
What a
Elvis
coincidence.
machine.
So do we.
It's Elvis. Number one, it's Elvis. I love that machine. That machine is so awesome.
Action figures.
All right, this is an action figure lot. Now, all of these action figures, they are used, And okay, so I guess this one could be new. It's got a price tag on it. These are
He's
all
holding a branch.
these are all action figures that have come from storage units. They are as is. So for example, this one here, he may have other pieces that go with him that we have no
Yeah.
clue about.
Got a
We
couple
don't know.
minor stains and markings from, you know, normal use in storage.
So everything comes as is. So for example, this guy here, he's super cool. He's got this thing going on here for him. But if there was anything in his hands, we don't know. We don't know. You're getting it as it was with a Ninja Turtle. With the Ninja Turtle here, yeah, there's got to be a weapon missing. There's got to be a weapon that was in his hand. But that being said, this is all different action figures from all genres, from Spider-Man, is that Captain Hero, Captain America, to even PJ Mask.
This one's cool. Luke, I am your father.
I am your Alibaba.
His cape has a little bit of dander.
Pet dander. Okay, she says there is some pet dander on the cape, so make sure you're aware of that as well. And he is probably, now I don't think it's probably, I think it's an absolute, he is missing his light for his lightsaber. That or he just has it harnessed. Whoa!
Whoa, it worked.
Maybe it isn't harnessed. It just turned on. Oi, harness that thing, Vader. Ah! Did you see that? He's going after me.
If anyone knows Jeremy, they know that he loves his toys. All right, so this is all the Smurfs. All the different Smurfs.
This toy is so wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for everybody who was looking at that in the so we lost his lightsaber. I'll tell you later. Oh my goodness. If I wasn't so immature. Is that a gorilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or orangutan or whatever they're called.
I see what you did there. Yeah, okay. All right, so there's all kinds of different
This
anything.
guy's heavy.
That dude, he might
What
be
is this?
Funko. I'm pretty sure I think that's Funko.
He's got some weight on him.
Right? Isn't that Funko? Is he Funko? He's got to be Funko. Okay. Whoever designed Vader, maybe later. You know what I'm saying? She's got all kinds of action figures in here. Amanda C says, obviously, we're all just as immature as Jeremy. Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
Why he's laughing.
I appreciate the humor in things. Lost his saber, but he still works. He does still work. He does still work. That's really cool. So I don't think we actually counted. Well, we didn't count anything tonight, did we? We didn't.
We're just weighing it.
We're winging it. We didn't have time to count.
I'm weighing it.
Oh,
This is
weighing it.
over
I
8
thought she said
pounds.
winging. Weighing it. Somebody's crying because they're laughing so hard. So
Oh, is that the genie from Aladdin?
yeah, that's Aladdin's genie. Yep.
Ninja Turtle.
Mick Draper is crying, laughing so hard.
Oh, look, there's a Bart.
Oh, wasn't there another Simpsons
There's
in
a
there?
Homer.
There's a Homer.
Yeah, there he is. Don't.
So this is just a random lot of action figures. It's whatever it is. It's as is, no guarantees. If there's a piece missing, we don't know. We haven't looked it up. We do know Darth there. His lightsaber is missing, but he's got it going on. So
Peppa the Pig.
yep, Peppa the Pig. Those are actually at one time, those were like hot. Those Peppas. Conky says, don't act like that tomorrow, Jeremy. You're going to get us kicked out of the pick. I'll be on my best behavior.
It
Best
looks like
behavior.
There's a Yoda in there.
Oh, is that Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a Star Wars. I should have put that in with the Star Wars lot.
So are we taking this out of the auction?
No, it's already in it. Keep it in. I'm just saying I should have. I'm not saying take it out. Is that everything? Well, that's got to be a Shopkins.
More Shopkins.
All right, so you got everything from Ninja Turtles to Darth Vader to Shopkins to PJ Masks in here. It is a plethora of items. Starting bid will be at $25 free shipping within the United States and shipping outside of the United States. Hey, if you're an international buyer, we welcome you to bid. There will be an additional fee for shipping, but other than that, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Waiting for our first bid here. We got Ray Perry's at 30. Wes Max Gary is now at 50. Amy Swartley is at 157. Amy, is that a real 157 or did you mistype? Angie Powell. Amy Swartley, just confirm with me if that's 157 or you mistyped. And Anna Dean is out. Ray Perry's at 52. Amy Swartley is at 157. She put the gauntlet down. She said, this is my house. Wes Max Gary is out. 20 more seconds. Amy Swartley's in at 157. Mama G says, it's real. It is getting real in here. There's no doubt about that. The Amy Swartley and Clear Thrift are putting the gauntlet down from the beginning. All right, Amy Swartley's still at 157 with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I think she put the gauntlet down. Is anybody going to snipe? And boom! Amy Swartley! 157.
Congratulations.
157. Nice job, Amy. They say the force is strong with Amy. That's what they say. Amy, Treasure Box Land just said that Ninja Turtle is worth some money. So make sure you look that up. We haven't looked at anything up yet. And remember, that's one of the things we encourage you guys to do is you should be looking it up on your eBay app as George is sharing. Steve Kelly, $2. Scrapping, transporting, gaming, and more to come. Nice job, Steve Kelly. Oh, is this from the pick? Mm-hmm. All right. These next items are from one of the coolest picks I've ever been invited to in my life. So if you saw the video of the change machines on the pick with Conky and Noreen, you would have saw that I found one of the most amazing things in the world.
There's 3 bags.
I found belt rings, or we could call them finger belts. But George, I just wanted to see, George, would you fit that on there? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice job, Sheriff.
It's my right hand.
So
I
these
too can be a finger model.
Looks like George can be a finger model as well. So we have no clue what these were actually for. Mick Draper says, fabulous video. Mick, we're going back there tomorrow.
Would you say this is real leather?
I don't know if it's real leather or not. So whatever they were made for, I don't know what their actual intended purpose was. I think they would do really well at a flea market if somebody put them on their ring finger. And you know who would really get into the goth kids would eat these things up and put belt rings all over. I mean, we could start a whole new fashion trend here. So I think this could be the next thing, like the next thing.
The next big thing.
We have no idea how many there are, but you can win them tonight and either resell them, or you could have a piece of the Hales history from the most awesome pick in the world. Amy says they're dog belts. Troy says adult usage only, please. Bear Flag Mercantile.
Chihuahua.
Bear Flag Mercantile says they're squirrel collars. Wayne says rat collars. All right. Anybody else?
Makes sense.
Anybody else know what they potentially could be? Anybody else at all?
For Ken and
Oh,
Barbie.
purse pieces. They were saying purse pieces.
I don't know.
Squirrel collar seems
Walnut.
to make
Debbie
the
Vaughn
most
says walnut belts. Debbie Vaughn, wait until tomorrow's video. We found the world's craziest, coolest walnut cracker ever. Ever. Never seen anything like it. And I gotta tell you, it's unique and it's a little risque as well. Okay. Steve Kelly says, reminds me of my leper condoms. $2. Thank you so much, Steve Kelly. All right. Could be horse. Yep. Could be horse tack. Could be bootstraps. Could be goldfish necklaces. It could be a little bit of everything. Hey, babe. Julie Morris just asked me, how long is it?
How long are they? I'll get the tape measure.
Oh, shoot. Wait. Hold a second. I got you, Julie. I got you. Yep. Here we go. It is. Babe, I'm so glad that
cup comes in handy.
It sure does.
Multi-purpose.
6 inches, Julie. 6 inches. Right there. It is 6 inches. Babe, I got it.
Okay, well, I want to show them on my.
And Jane says, string them together. Yep, you can string them together.
They'd be great for arts, like if you're arts and crafts.
Crafting, they would be, I mean, you name it, you can probably do it. So yes, you can string them together. Like I just put these two together. And now I have a bigger one.
Now you could have a choker.
So now I could put 3 or 4 together. All right. So whatever they are, they were at this place and they were super cool. And I went,
luggage tags.
They could be anything. And there are a ton of them. So if you want to own them, you can. All it's going to take is a $25 minimum bid with free shipping within the United States. And if you're outside of the United States, you are more than welcome to bid. There will be an additional fee for international shipping. You are bidding as is. No guarantees, no returns. Woo! Bid fast, bid furious, because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot wanting this because, hey, who the Hales doesn't want a finger belt? You don't want that skin falling all down. I mean, you got to keep that skin up. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That's right. Keep
it on during the auction.
For this bid, finger belt. And
you always wanted to be a finger model.
Always wanted to be a finger model. Go! Here we go. Steve Kelly says he's actually interested. Let's see what happens. All right, the Truth 7242 bid $35. $35 is the starting bid. They said if you put a bunch of them together, it could be your belt. Grumpy Vet is at 55. Angie Powell bid 50. Grumpy Vet is at 55. 55 is the bid to beat. We got Big Mo Live actually bid 25 as well. Steve Kelly now says he's out. There are quite a few. Big Mo Live is now at 60. Big Mo Live now at 60. Grumpy Vet was at 55. Big Mo Live's at 60. They know what they are. They must know what they are. Grumpy Vet is now at 61. 61 with Grumpy Vet. He either has an idea what to do with them or he knows what they are. With 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what's going to happen. And sold! Grumpy Vet, you just purchased the new phenomenon. It was Tiger King, but now it's going to be the finger ring right there.
Got the fun magic lot last time.
Yeah, he did get the fun magic lot. That was cool. We want to know. You've got to let us know what you're going to do with them, okay? Tim says they're dowel belts. Yeah, they could be. Here, you better put that one in too. Make sure he gets every single one of them.
Yep.
All right, Grumpy Vet, what you're going to do is you're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. She'll send you an invoice. It'll be tomorrow. And then once that invoice gets paid, you already know the drill. You've done this before, but once that invoice gets paid, then she'll ship that out to you. She'll send you your tracking information as well. And the backup bidder, Grumpy Vet says, woohoo, I finally won something. I can't wait. I want to see him on YouTube with like 10 finger belts. Like
each finger and each toe.
Yeah, it could be toe belts too. They really could be. When I saw those on the pick, I was like, man, somebody's going to want those of our bidders, and they're going to know what they are, and they're going to know what to do with them. Grumpy Vet actually says he doesn't know what they are. He says maybe he's going to sell them for $250 each. He's going to come up with something.
Yeah.
All right, this next lot is all shoe care lot. So we've actually, this is a second chance lot because the original bidder did not pay and they got banned. And so this is a second chance, but it's a second chance with additional items that have actually gone into the lot. So if you've seen this lot before, there are more items in this lot now. We put this in the lot because we thought it was important to resellers, which most of you are, because a lot of you are cleaning shoes and flipping shoes and selling shoes. That is why we've made this a lot for you guys as resellers. So we've shown this lot once before, and individual unfortunately did not pay. We have not opened up everything. So for example, here's mink oil. Well, it's got oil on it for sure. All right, so you're getting a look right now. We have not opened everything up, but that is partially used.
Some of them might be dried up, but what's her name said you just warm it up.
So
you could warm it up.
So we were told last time that if they're dry, that what you would do is you would just warm it up like in the microwave or with hot water or
Hot water. Flipping Adventures could.
Flipping Adventures.
Yeah.
She knows her stuff.
She gave the tip.
So you warm it up. Flippin' Adventures gave the tip last time. George says that if it is dried up, then you would just warm that up, and then it'll come back to its original consistency. She probably has a video on Instagram or something how to do that. But Steve Kelly, he says I have shoes. Bam! I don't have the fist pump right now. I got mink oil all over me, so I don't want to get it on that. Although while you're showing that, I am going to have to clean this off.
Yeah.
Because I still got to touch a bunch of stuff. I will be right back as George shows you all that.
Yes.
All right, second chance shoe lot. Second chance shoe lot with additional items in the shoe lot. Remember, everything is as is. We have not opened it up. We're not promising that the bottle is full. That one feels like 3/4 of the way full. We've not opened them all. This one feels halfway full, maybe a little bit more. But it is as is. And again, the reason why we wanted to do this, Clear Thrift says, I'm hungry. Any locker food today? I'm getting hungry too.
I wouldn't allow that. I would never allow you to.
We should do a whole storage unit food lot.
Yeah, right.
I like the idea. Don't worry, coming
This
soon.
one comes with a
Coming
shoehorn.
soon. Oh, should we tell them? No, we can't tell them.
You could tell them we found a cool one.
Tomorrow's video has probably one of the coolest shoehorns you've ever seen. But that's it. I'm not telling you anything else.
Except it's gold.
All right. So that being said, but you're not getting any more information out of me. You have to watch the video tomorrow. You have to watch the video tomorrow. All right. That's all of it?
Yeah.
All right. So there is a ton of shoe stuff here. And Steve Kelly just sent $2. My Adidas. They are 10 feet tall. Thank you so much, Steve Kelly.
Appreciate it, Steve.
All right. This is the shoe lot with anything and everything that George showed you. We have no idea. Debbie Vaughn, I did say that G word, and it wasn't George. All right. With that being said, hey, you guys have seen these $1,800 and $1,700 units, so nothing should shock you at this point. But we even found stuff today that we videoed that still shocked us. And the funny thing is, this is the best part. When we're unboxing all this, we'll get trolls that will come in and be like, this is so fake. There's coronavirus. It's shut down. It's all this.
Not realizing
we've been showing 2 months of videos in these things. Yeah. And the best part is I see people, they come in, they're like, you bought all this. All right. Why in the world would I go spend $40,000 on new tools to show you new tools in a storage unit that everybody was there at the auction. They saw it was there. I just boggles my mind. But all that being said, I'll get back on track. We're back on the shoe lot. And we are going to start at $25 free shipping within the United States. And if you want to bid from outside the United States, you are more than welcome. The only thing that we ask is that you pay additional shipping fees for that. And make sure you know your custom laws. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right. I think we got Cookies Girl at 25. We got Cookies Girl at 25. We got Funky Fluff at $25.99. We got Big Mo Live at 27. Big Mo Live is now winning bidder at 27, 45 seconds to go. Big Mo. He know it's his show. We got Nukin at $30. Nukin show. Angela Powell's now at $40. Dawn came in at $38.20, and then Sandy Woods came in at $40. But Andrew Powell is at $40. She got the first bid in at $40. So Andrew Powell, Sandy Woods is now at $42. Sandy Woods is now at $42. Sandy has the high bid. Big Mo says, "Wow, 40. Gee." All right, we got 42. Big Mo is at 42. You got to beat it if you want in. Here we go. Here we go. We are now at 42 with Sandy. Big Mo is out. 42 with Sandy. Let's see if this gets sniped. 42 with Sandy. Everyday Treasures just sniped in at 44. 44! Everyday Treasures found $44. Sandy was trying to snipe after. Oh, Sandy. Snipe just missed it. Snipe just missed it. All right, Everyday Treasures. Everyday Treasures, you're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address. You're going to send it right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then Sandy, your backup bidder. So if you want to send George a message as well and say, "Hey, George, I was backup bidder." Remember, you've got up to 72 hours to pay after George sends you the invoice. And if you don't, you get blocked and you get banned. That's never fun. And we got
Don't
somebody.
be one of those people that get banned.
Who was how much did they spend on the lot? $300? They bid on it?
Mhm.
All right, so we had somebody this week that messaged us and said, "I got blocked because I didn't pay. I accidentally got tricked into bidding up to $300. How do you get tricked into bidding $300? Now, I want to share this for you who are loyal fans and followers. We will not unblock that person because they took an opportunity away from you. And you might have needed that for your side hustle, for sourcing, for you name it. And we will not allow that individual to come back in and take that opportunity away from you as you're doing your side hustle or your main hustle, as so many people need these items to resell during this pandemic. So don't worry, they're not getting unblocked. Although they'll still send messages begging, that's for sure. What's your next lot, babe?
The vintage stamps.
What? More stamps?
Yeah, we have so many.
All right.
So many.
So George has
I have like almost 10 lots worth of stamps.
George has more stamps this week from the $1,800 and $1,700 unit. We have not looked through those stamps, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like all the stamps that are bundled are the exact same stamps.
We haven't looked through
the
them. We
stamp
haven't
collector-
priced them. We haven't done anything with them. They are in the mini box as they were. Okay. You're gonna see them. You're seeing them now as they are. We have not done anything with them. She literally pulled them out and went boom. We haven't taken anything out of the rubber bands. And this is the beautiful part of how
You having a brain fart?
well, I want to say anal, but I don't want to say anal. How anal they were as far as collecting. But I don't want to say anal.
Impressive.
Impressive. How impressive. Nice word there. This is how impressive they were with their collecting, which is pretty incredible. Jane Lord
It's
says
just-
she actually remembers the stamps with the wreaths.
Maybe there could be.
No, she remembers them from not
Oh.
a previous lot, but from.
These were all on envelopes and postcards, and they cut around the stamps.
So those ones have a paper backing.
Yeah.
Flipping Adventure says meticulous. That's what I should have said. Meticulous. Thank you, Flipping Adventures. Treasure Box Land says, what year are they marked? We have no idea, nor can we tell
There's
you.
no
There
years,
are
just the cents.
thousands. If there's not 10,000 in there, I don't know how many are in there. So we can't take the time to actually tell you the markings on all the dates on them. If you can see it, that's great. And if you can look them up on eBay as George is showing them to you, that's great as well. There's quite a bit here. Amateur
How much is
radio, 5
postage
centers.
now is what, 55 cents?
Jeez, I don't even know what it is.
This has 5 cents.
So those are 5 centers.
There was 4 centers, 10 centers. Here's another 4 center. So you know these are old.
There's a bunch of everything in here.
There is a second row, but I'm not going to go through those.
Mildred Price says, or Pierce says, this makes me want to get into stamp collecting.
They're unique. They're definitely unique. They're intriguing.
Krager Ace, all you have to do is message George, and she'll probably work with you on that. We know you're a loyal fan and follower, so I have no doubt she would work with you on that. And honestly, I don't even know what day it is today. Actually, did you
It's
say
my
to the
birthday.
13th? Oh, it's the 10th. Yeah, you have 72 hours to pay anyway. So she won't even get invoices out till tomorrow. So
Take my dad to Dr.
so she'll be with her dad all day tomorrow at doctor's appointments.
evening.
And then tomorrow evening, invoices will go out. And then 72 hours to pay after the invoice. So you'll be fine. You'll be completely and totally fine. All right. There are a ton of stamps. There are
there's
a
2
ton.
layers just filled with stamps.
2 layers of stamps. There's a bunch of them. Some of them are on paper with back on them, and some of them are not.
Most of
And
them look canceled with the black lines.
she says most of them have black lines on them. Okay. All right. Another stamp lot. You guys have been loving these. Is this like the 3rd stamp lot?
Mhm.
3rd from the $1,800 and $1,700 unit stamp lot that we've sold at the auctions. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Steve Kelly likes MTG cards. Thanks, Steve Kelly. Appreciate it. Here we go with the stamp lot. We got Flunky Fluffy at $25.99. We got Big Mo Live at $27. Now we got The Truth, 30. 75. ER's at 75. Now it's going like crazy. Grumpy Vet is at 80. 80. We got Grumpy Vet at 80. Candy Moore is now at 100. Candy Moore is the one to beat at 100. Rookies Boo went at 75. Wait, Cat 60 Design LLC is at 111. Usually it has a weird number at the end of it. Yoshi Rodin is at 150. Yoshi Rodin, 150 with 20 seconds to go.
Yossi brought the last lot stamp.
Did he?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yoshi Rodin got the last lot of stamps. Heads up, guys. The Truth says, whoa. I'm out. Ariel's at 155. Ariel's now at 155. Joe is at 166. Joe's at 166. Rookies Boo's at 175. Here we go. We got an auction. Yoshi Rodin's at 180. Storage auctions working at 175. 180. Cat 60 Design 175.88 almost. Straight Edge Cardez. I have no idea what happened to the kids. No idea. They didn't come back. I haven't seen them since. I don't have their names, don't have their numbers. You know as much as we know as we shared in the video.
So Storage Auction Rookie was bidding, and so was his boo.
Yoshi, they were both bidding? That's awesome. All
Yossi
right.
got it for 180.
All right. Yoshi Rodin got the last lot and this lot. You know what to do. Your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address right there to George at whatthehales@yahoo.com. She'll send you an invoice again. Once you get the invoice paid, then she'll get that shipped out to you. And you can add that with your last lot. That's incredible. Wow. They were going.
Backup bidder was Rookie's Boo.
Rookie's Boo. Now, you still have more stamps.
Yeah.
Are you going to do another stamp lot next week?
Yes.
Okay, because she has so many
I
stamps,
have over 10 lots.
she's made over 10 lots of stamps, which most of them are just
We
in these
found them
miniature
like that. Yeah,
boxes.
we found
So they found them
in
like
this
that. So that's how she wanted to do them. So there will be another stamp lot next week, George says.
Woo,
She'll do another one for you guys. Nice job. Nice job. That was intense.
Yeah.
People love stamps. People love stamps.
Yeah.
All right, this is a bunch of cars. Clear Thrifts, actually, he was backup bidder, right?
Yeah.
Last time?
I think he wanted to donate them.
Clear Thrifts, you were backup bidder on this last time and you wanted to donate them to Dr. Amy. We did not contact you in regards to being backup bidder because we don't have Dr. Amy's address.
We do know.
So, well, apparently we do. So they're still going up on the auction block. All right, they are going up on the auction block. So these are all the cars that were shown last week. The individual, this is a second chance auction. The individual did not pay. This is the car lot right here. And there are probably more that were pushed back in there or put back in there throughout the week. So as we find them, they go back in. George has got a ton of cars. We can't call them Hot Wheels. We can't call them Matchbox because you could call them die cast, but there's probably plastic. You name it, they're probably in there, okay? You name it, all right? Keep in mind, if there are those of you who are in the chat that you see somebody bought a lot, but you are interested in one of the items, two of the items, feel free to network. We encourage that for you guys to network with one another. It's a phenomenal thing to be able to network with like-minded people and to buy with one another. And you name it, okay? So just feel free to connect. We won't share anybody's personal information. We can't do that for obvious reasons, just like you wouldn't share our personal information. At least we would hope you wouldn't. All right. And Yoshi wrote in, says, can you share this email? There you go, Yoshi. Your email is out there. Your email is out there. Now, there are, do you remember what the weight is on cars?
I could wait again.
There are a bunch of cars. There's no way George can show you every single car, but it is a tote of cars. You also have to understand that
Almost 20 pounds.
we can't go through every single car and go, they're perfect, okay? So you got to understand that the cars aren't perfect. They came from storage
There's
units.
definitely markings on them from usage and storage.
And some may be broken. Let me see if I can show them. Oh my goodness, it is heavy. All right. So what happens, we find the cars and the cars go in the tote to then be researched later on eBay to see if they're worth anything. These have not been researched on eBay. Everything is just in a tote. None of these have been researched. We don't know if there's red line. We pretty much know that there are cars in the tote. We don't even look. Like, you guys are probably thinking, oh man, well, if I was searching, I would look. With the volume we work with on a daily basis with multiple employees, you can't look as you go. It literally just goes in a tote. You have to move fast to process.
This will be a treasure hunt for the winning bidder.
Yeah, it's definitely. So it is a treasure hunt for the winning bidder. We're not saying there aren't red lines, but we aren't saying that there are either. We're not saying there's anything. We are saying this car is in there, City Services. So that car is in there, and let's see what it is. This is a Matchbox. So City Services is a Matchbox. I think I pulled this exact one last time. So I think that's a 2009. It is. That's a 2009 Matchbox.
Kathy Thompson.
Let's pull another one. Hot Wheels. Okay, so there is a Hot Wheels. Oh, it's Hot Wheels number 7. Kathy Thompson, $1.25. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it,
or $1.26. Almost got that wrong. All right, so there are 20 pounds of cars. 20 pounds of cars, okay? And this is a second chance, but we probably put more cars in there too. And there's no way we can take them all out. There's no way we can show them all to you, or we'd be here all night. And I got an awesome pick I got to go to
You gotta be
tomorrow.
up early.
Yeah, I got to be up early.
I gotta be up early to take my dad to the doctor's appointment.
So $25 starting bid, free shipping within the United States, and as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious, because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. And come on, work with me here. There we go. All right, Big Mo Live's at 30. We got Ray Perry at 45. Here we go. We got an auction. Valerie is now at 55. We got John Agnes at 75. We got Joshua Matthew Coffin at 100. Joshua Matthew Coffin is at 100. 100 is the bid to beat. Big Mo Live is at 120. 120. Colby Gaming is now at 135. 135 is the bid to beat. I think they sold for over $200 last time. All right. It's 135 bid to beat. 135. Joshua Matthew Coffin is now at 150. 150. 150 is Joshua Matthew Coffin. Woo! Linda Sproul's at 125, but Joshua Matthew Coffin still at 150. My goodness, Colby Gaming is at 151. 151. We've 3 seconds to go. Colby Gaming is still bidding high bidder. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Joshua Matthew Coffin is at 155. 155 is Joshua Matthew Coffin. Here we go. Joshua Matthew Coffin, 155. Nice job. Woo! Nice job. Nice job. All right. Joshua Matthew Coffin, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address, and your PayPal email address right down there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Nice job. And then backup bidder was Colby Gaming at 151. Backup bidder Colby Gaming, you can go ahead and send all the same information right there. If George doesn't get paid, it'll be offered to you for your 151 bid. Remember, we've got Clear Thrift says, sorry, it was lagging. It's okay. Oh, by the way, if anybody is lagging, okay, that's normal with YouTube because everybody's at home and the platform is just inundated with so many people right now. It probably is your personal, it could be YouTube's platform or it could be your personal internet because your whole community is on the internet as well. But one thing that could happen that could help is if you refresh, that could help a little bit. Uh-oh, Debbie Vaughn is in the chat.
Remind them that to double check to make sure they're in live
Double
chat.
check and make sure you're in live chat if you refresh, okay? Double check. Live chat. Debbie Vaughn is a marble lot. We don't know what kind of marbles. They're just marbles that we have found. These are not the antique clay marbles that we found in the $1,800 and $1,700 unit. Those right now are on my fireplace mantle. Eventually, those will sell someday, but they just look cool up on the fireplace mantle. So these are a bunch. These Clear Thrift says, you found my marbles. These are a bunch of just random marbles. We haven't looked any up. Honestly, we don't know anything about marbles to be able to look them up. We got to take them to our marble guy.
There's different sizes, and then there's the standard sizes.
Is that a giant masher?
This one looks like
So they probably...
These are a lot of them
Are they damaged?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, George is saying a lot are damaged. Well, this one even. So I'm looking at the big ones right now. This is going to be hard. But you can see the glass there. There's bubbles, but there's also chip in the boulders. So keep that in mind as you actually are bidding, okay? While, you know, some look dirty, like this one. Yeah, this is probably going to work. The challenging part is you got to put a background for the camera to focus. So that one like looks dirty, but then you have others that look absolutely immaculate. So you got your cat's eye variety. So you have others that look immaculate. So remember, you're getting a mix. They are from storage units. I mean, they're that's what you got to keep thinking as you're bidding. They are from storage units. They're the current marbles that we have from storage units. There are some older ones, as you're seeing there in George's hand.
These are the damaged ones.
But she's saying those are damaged as well. All of those in your hand are damaged?
Yeah, the older ones.
Okay, she says the older one are damaged older ones. I didn't even know that when we put it in a lot. They're still cool. Oh, Rich Power says the damaged ones were probably in aerosol cans. I never even thought about that. I believe it. I believe it.
Lots of wear. Definitely, these were definitely put to use.
Whether in aerosol or with a kid, how many pounds do we have? 5 pounds of marbles. All right. 5 pounds of marbles. So we'll see how we do here. It's going to be a minimum bid of $25 free shipping within the United States. If you're outside of the United States, you are welcome to bid as well. There will be an additional fee for shipping. And remember, you're buying as is, no guarantees, no returns. These are from storage units. We have not checked them. We have not priced them. We don't know enough about marbles to actually price any of them, except we'd have to send them to our marble guy, and we can't do that because there's all kinds of crazy things going on in this world. But we can ship them to you if you're the high bidder, because you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right. Woo. And let's see. Lisa McGee is at $30. Dirty Red is at $25. Amy Swartley is at $33. Colby Gaming is at $25.99. Amy Gallery is at $25. Tina Lee Laurie is at $35. Dirty Red is at $35. Debbie Vaughn is at $35. Big Mo Live is at $67. Big Mo is top bidder now with 30 seconds to go. My Little Pony Girl 5521 is at $99. Pamela Lynn is a marble collector as well. She was in at $50. And we got My Little Pony Girl 5521 at $99. With 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. George, did you like My Little Pony Girls too? Oh, wait. My Little Pony Girls now at 77. I'm having a feeling that My Little Pony Girl is not bidding appropriately. All right. We're going to take out My Little Pony Girl. We're going to take out My Little Pony Girl's bid because that was a little crazy. And high bidder would be, if I could get this to work right. All right. So with My Little Pony Girl out, all right, let's do this. Pamela Lynn. We're going to call Pamela Lynn high bidder on that one. Clear Thrift says it was Pamela.
All right. Woo! Congratulations.
Pamela, are you still interested on your $50 bid? Can you confirm in the chat? Let's make sure Pamela's still interested with her $50 bid. Boom, 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 boom.
There's a bit of a lag.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, she wants a Pamela Lynn. Those marbles are yours. Nice job, Pamela Lynn. You know what to do. Send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they are the exact same, your address and your email address right down there to GeorgeWhatTheHales@yahoo.com. And she'll get you out the invoice and she'll get those to you in the mail. You know what you should do? Just take the dice. I started another dice lot. Just throw those casino dice. I'm going to throw some casino dice in there for free for you, Pamela, because I've got another handful of casino dice. They've been drilled out, and I'll have George throw those in for you too, okay? All right. We are going to call this, we could call this the Jesus lot. This is the religious lot. Yes, that is candle, I believe holy water as well.
But there's no water.
There is no holy water in there. And there are going to be a lot of things in regards to this lot. So watch what George shows you, okay? Jane Lord says, jaw is dropping. All right. This is, and there are quite a few of them.
This is a beautiful rosary.
All right, so we've got quite a few rosaries in here, okay? Quite a few rosaries. Oh, somebody just said that is a Tamara said this is a sick call set. I'm guessing, Tamara, you're probably talking about this, correct? I'm guessing this is what she's talking about. So there's quite a few rosaries, some magnets, some pieces of paper, and Clear Thrift says beautiful rosary. There's quite a few rosaries. That was probably the more expensive rosary that she just showed. And you just sold on eBay. You just sold a crucifix on eBay which we find them quite often because they get placed on coffins and things along those lines. But there's a lot in here. Oh, Bear Flag Mercantile said the wooden cross is a last rites cross. He's a history buff. If you guys want to know anything about history, Bear Flag Mercantile, he's your man on history. He is your man. So there's there are a bunch. There's a whole bunch of handmade crosses. Whatever you do with them, you name them. So beaded crosses, they look handmade. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Candy Moore says you can get that vial filled for free. If you go to take it to a Catholic church, they'll fill it for free. Did I ever tell you the story about me at the Vatican when I was in Italy?
Maybe.
It's probably a story I shouldn't tell on the live stream, huh?
Probably not.
All right, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can I see if I can find the picture? Or why you're showing that? Okay, so I was in Italy. I was helping establish a Christian camp, and my students that would work on their masters we'd go overseas every year, and we would work on helping establish Christian camps around the world. So one of the things we did, we went to the Vatican, and there is the Swedish Guard there. So if you see the puffy pants and you see all the spears and the whole deal, and with my students, one of the things I did is I wanted to dunk my head in a thing of holy water. So there were stones of angels with a leaf with holy water, and I told them I was fat and I wanted the cure for my fatness. And so I told one of my students, if you could imagine me being your professor and then one of the students and your boss and professor telling you, get a picture because once I do this, we have to run, because that's exactly what we had to do. So this is me lapping in the Vatican in Italy, filled with holy water, crossing the, and hopefully nobody's offended by this, but then again, probably everybody will be offended by it. This is me, and my head did go all the way under, and then we ran, and we're still live to this day. So I love Jesus, and I love having fun, and I love it when I can combine the two. So anybody who just got offended by me sharing that with you, listen, there's more important things in life. There's more important things in life to be offended by that. And that's a life story I get to tell my grandkids someday. Debbie Vaughn says all teachers should be that much fun. One of the things that I am adamant about in regards to education is
to put this in there. It's a lighthouse.
Lighthouse is also a religious item in regards to, so I put it in there on purpose. But one of the things I truly believe in regards to education, if you're teaching and it's boring, you're doing it wrong. And so one of the things we always talked about, you want to get your student in the here and now, and to get them in the here and now, they're not thinking about what just happened. They're not thinking what's going to happen. Or for example, if it's a child and they get in school in your class, they're not thinking about the fight mom and dad just had, or they're not thinking about how hungry you are for lunch. You want to get them in the here and now. And I think proper education should be fun. And so I always strive for that. Don't always succeed at that, but we strive for that. Always strive for that, even on the channel still today. But my job was fun. I got paid to have fun. I still get paid to have fun, right?
Still do. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed, except you get paid to have fun now. All right, all of these items. What do they need my consent for? I don't know. Best offer queen not without Jeremy's consent. I don't care if anybody. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I don't know what they need. I wasn't looking. So my apologies. I wasn't looking. I guess I could go back up and look. Are you still showing stuff?
This is the last one.
Okay. Last one for George. If you guys drop links, you drop links.
Okay.
All right. That being said, are we going to call this the Jesus lot? All right. George is calling this the Jesus lot, or we would also call this a religious lot. There are a lot of things in here. You can show them in the camera. She's looking at the rosary right now. She said it is pewter. So she is looking at it. It is not gold. It does say pewter on the back. Just so you know that as well, okay? So she's just taking that one out. That one's probably the nicest rosary in there.
Yeah.
All right. $25 starting bid. Free shipping within the United States. If you're outside the United States, you're more than welcome to bid. And please don't ever tell. Actually, you can tell the story anybody you want. What the Hales is actually at the Vatican, dunking his head in holy water and chased by the Swedish guard. And that's not the craziest thing I've ever done outside of the United States, believe it or not. All right. I showed you pictures and video of me bridge jumping into the river in Japan, right? Yeah. All right. $25 starting bid. I'm so off track tonight. I cannot keep focused. Bid fast, bid furious. Go! Here we go. We probably offended a bunch of people, but hey, here we go. Amy Catherine is in at $25. Michael Fisher is now at 50. Krieger is at 50. Big One Live is now at 60. 60 is the bid to beat. Wait, we got Amy Swartley at 77. Amy Swartley is now the bid to beat at 77. I saw Storage Arcs and Riggers at 75. Let's say it's 70. Now 80. Bear Kitty's at 80. Bear Kitty is at 80. Dirty Red is now at 80 as well. Dirty Red is at 80 as well. But, oh wait, Colby Gaming is now at 90. Colby Gaming is now at 90. 25 seconds to go. Storage Arc and Rookies at 90. Amy Swartley, 97. Jumping it back up. Grumpy Vet is at 82. Might be a little bit of lag. Dirty Red is now at 100. Sandy Woods is at 100. 13 seconds. In case you're lagging, get your bid in quick. I know you guys love to snipe. Snipe. But if you're lagging, you're not going to make it. In 5, 4, 3. Dirty Red is in at 100. 2, 1. Amy Swartley sniping at 103. Cookies Women Adventures at 105. Sandy Woods is at 106. Michael Fisher's at 106. Dirty Red is at 103. Oh, I can't even keep up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What just happened? What just happened? I spit everywhere. We have 3 lap taps here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I can't keep up.
Mods confirmed.
Okay.
It looks like Dirty Red at 113.
All right. Okay. Mama G says Dirty Red 113. That was boom. Dirty Red 113. Dirty Red. What you're going to do is you're going to send your YouTube name. You're going to send your real name. And Colby Gaming, you're the backup bidder. So Colby Gaming, backup bidder. You can do the exact same thing. Just tell George you are the backup bidder. But Colby Red, YouTube name, real name, shipping address, and your PayPal email address. Right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. George will go ahead. Mama G says, I told you to put a mask on. I'd be spitting in that mask and have to live with it.
Mama G knows what she's talking about.
I'd have to live with that in the mask. That'd be rough. That'd be rough.
You'd have to smell your spit.
Yeah, I don't want to smell that spit. That's bad stuff. And George will get you that invoice out, and she'll get that out tomorrow evening. We do have responsibilities tomorrow. I'll be on a pick with all the guys out in Canton, and then George will be taking care of her dad tomorrow. But she'll get that invoice out to you tomorrow evening. Yeah. And then once that invoice is paid, she'll get that out. Email her tonight, but she'll get the invoices out to everybody tomorrow after we take care of family responsibilities. All right. What are we calling this lot? Is this the card lot?
Card and envelope lot.
Card and envelope lot. Okay. Colby Gaming says, how do you know if they did not pay? You message George. And if they don't pay within 72 hours, George will message you and say they didn't pay. And that'll be at the 72-hour point. But if they do pay, you won't hear from George. So after 72 hours, you'll know whether they paid or not. If you heard from George, they didn't pay. If you did hear from you get it. You get it. All right. This is a card and envelope lot. And we just get a ton of cards.
There's just random cards. For almost every occasion.
You wanna know the crazy part about cards? I say this to people all the time. So you know, there are people out there that would go, oh man, Jeremy, you know what, the Hales, they're not real resellers. They'll go, oh, they just entertain you on YouTube. And yeah, we entertain as we educate you on YouTube. But the reality is, I've been reselling my whole life. That's part of growing a channel. That's part of engaging people to view. You entertain as you educate. If your channel isn't growing, there's a reason, and the reason is you. And so you've got to keep that in mind. And we share with you guys stuff all the time, as far as what we know about reselling. Cards, okay? Just cards. Vintage cards. I'm showing you right now on my eBay app. I'm pulling up on eBay, okay? I'm just going to go, well, I'll go greeting cards. I'm going to type in greeting cards in my eBay app. If you're going to be a reseller, number one tool you have got to have a smartphone, and you've got to have the eBay app. All right. So here we go. Greeting cards. So there are 323 listings of greeting cards right there, right? We don't want to see that. We want to go over to filter. Now, I show you this on the videos as well. We want to go to filter. We're going to go to sold, because sold is what tells us the actual price. And then once we go to sold, we're going to go to sort. We're going to go highest to lowest. The reason why I always go highest to lowest, because highest is where I get my information. Look at this. 2,500 cards sold for $1,500. Right underneath it. So that was a bulk lot. Let me see if I can find. Here's 1,000. Here's a huge lot. 1,000 crazy good greeting cards. $525. Under that, 140 cards. New. Okay. I want to see if I can find a single card. Let me see if I can find a single card, what it sold for. You'd be shocked, because people, just like people collect postcards, people collect cards. And if it's a holiday card, that paper, the holiday card, that's even usually makes it more desirable. They want to know how many cards. No idea. We did not count them. We haven't counted them. We have no idea.
I'm only going to weigh them.
She'll weigh them for you, but I'm going to see if I can find a single card of what it sold for. Come on. Give me a single one. I'm looking at lots. And again, this is what you guys should all be doing. All should be doing this, okay? Oh, Resell Jenner says, I agree. I've been reselling for 40 years. Vintage cards sell so fast. Oh man, they're hot. Didn't you find something? You found a postcard yesterday that was $30 postcard or something like that, or $340 postcard. She found a postcard yesterday.
The original one sent George Washington.
Oh, because it was because of the stamp that was on it,
and it was dated 1915. So
nice.
It was World War I era.
Oh yeah, that'd do it. World War I, the stamp. Okay, I'm looking for just a single card, seeing what I can find. I'm seeing lots. A lot of these look like lots. Like here's a lot of 100 papyrus cards sold for $100. Christmas. Okay. I'm seeing a ton of lots. Here's a vintage lot of 40s and 50s. So you see right there, happy birthday greeting cards. 40s and 50s, vintage lot, $80 plus shipping. So you can kind of get a feel as you use the tool for yourself. I think most of these cards, did these come out of the crafters unit? Did that tote?
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys remember the huge crafters unit that I got before the big shutdown, this was from the big crafters unit. So if you use that as a gauge for what could be in here, we haven't even opened every card. We have not opened every card. I'm assuming they're not written in, right? Yeah, we haven't even this is the first time they've come out of the tote. All right, she says they're all new. Whatever they are, they're new. So if you're going, hey, could there be money in them or anything like that? We have not checked them. But I would not think from that unit. We didn't find any real money hidden in that unit.
Keep it. Don't even tell us.
Yeah, don't tell us if you found money in them. Now, actually, record it, video it, and show it. We'll be happy for you. Be like, oh! Yeah, we'd absolutely be happy for you. That's part of the fun of doing this. But the reality is we don't have time to check everything either. Like they were just saying, we've been getting quite a few comments that the Bibles that patients went through, that there are more $50 bills in the Bibles that we completely and totally missed in the video. And we just had somebody ask today, did you go back yet? No, we haven't even, we have not had an opportunity to go back and even look through the Bibles to get the other $50 bills. But viewers are seeing more $50 bills in the Bibles that patients found the money in. And we haven't even been back to check it yet. By all means, we will. Once we get back to the warehouse, which that'll probably be on Tuesday. I'll be at the warehouse working again. Then we'll be able to check that and find out how many more $50 bills were in there. But not one viewer, multiple viewers saw more $50 bills in the Bibles that we didn't get. We didn't catch. All right, we got 9 pounds, 4.3 ounces in cards. This is the totes my goats of cards. So here's this angle, and here's this angle. Here's this angle. Here's this angle. There's this angle. And look at that. There's that angle. All right. Bunch of cards. $25 starting bid, free shipping within the United States. If you're outside of the United States, you are invited to bid. We would love for you to bid, but there will be additional fees for your actual shipping. Make sure you know your custom laws as well. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it on the card lot. Here we go. We got 56. Oh, Treasure Box Land is at $44 already. Treasure Box Land is at $44. $44. Big Mo Live is at $90. $90. Flippin' Adventure says there's 9 pounds of cards. There's probably 140 more cards. Big Mo Live is high bidder at $90. Grumpy Vet came in at $50. Angel Powell at $55. Casual Flipper at $30. Best Offer Queen, $40. Crossing my fingers, there's money in it. Best Offer Queen, it's not from the $1,700, $1,800 unit. I would not think there would be money in these ones. Big Mo Live is at $100. Amy Swartley is at $93. Bear Kitty is at $99. We got 15 more seconds to go. Big Mo Live is still winning at $100. Dirty Red said, email sent.
Thank you.
100. Colby Gaming just went in 110. Here we go. Amy Swartley's at 1-3. Colby Gaming's at 110. Amy Swartley went out 103. Colby Gaming is still a high bidder. Colby Gaming's at high bidder. Amy Swartley's back up bidder. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Ariel's at 112. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And Flippin' Adventures, where is it? There must be such a lag right now with StreamYards. Oh my goodness. Ariel's at 112. I'm not seeing a sold. What is going on? Oh, Mama G's saying sold. There it is. Sold. Flippin' Adventure says stop. Sold. All right. We've got Ariel.
Ariel at 112.
Ariel, you're going to send your YouTube, your real name, your shipping address, and your email address to George right down there. Your PayPal address right there. Colby Gaming, you are backup bidder, so you can go ahead and tell George you're a backup bidder as well. Make sure she knows what that bid is. She does, if she ever does sell to the backup bidder, she does go back to the actual chat and confirm that, okay? All right. And Ariel says, hey, I'm not a troll bidder. Ariel, I think Ariel's bought before, hasn't she?
The name doesn't ring a bell, but I've seen her in the chat all night.
Great job. Ariel's basically saying, don't worry, backup bidder. Them cards are mine.
In other words, backup bidder, no need.
Backup bidder, no need. All right, this is a really cool lot, right?
Yeah.
This is a brass lot. Now, we cannot confirm and guarantee that every piece is pure brass. We can only tell you we're calling it the brass lot. Brass typically is not stamped, but we believe
This
every
has India in it, like what is that called when they pin when they do like the little designs in it?
I don't know.
India.
So this one is stamped India underneath.
What's that called when they?
Right up top, if you see there. So we are calling this the brass lot. There are a lot of brass pieces. So Big Mo's going, is it handmade? We have no idea.
This one has patina.
We have no idea. But what we can tell you is there are a bunch of pieces that we're putting in this brass lot. Okay? Bunch of pieces in this brass lot. Try going with the camera over there, Jeremy. Probably incense or something burning in here. We've got candles, candle holders.
These look more copper.
And George just said those look more copper than they do brass. So there might be copper in here. Yeah, these are copper. Guess what? It's now the brass and copper lot.
Candle holder lot.
It is okay. Now she's
If
saying
they
it's the
type in
candle holder lot.
holders, brass candle holders in eBay and sold, you'll be shocked.
So if you look up Casual Flipper, I love your Under the Bridge homeless video. Thank you so much. We have not seen them as of yet, unfortunately. So, or maybe that's a good thing that they actually found some help.
They're home and safe.
So George says if you look up brass candle holders on eBay, you will be absolutely shocked if you look at the sold. Look at this one. This one actually tips. So that one is and then you tighten it right there. And then you're like Scrooge McDuck. Did I eat some bad meat? All right. So all kinds of crazy things here. There are a lot of pieces in this brass lot, okay? Or a candle holder or whatever. We'll call it a metallurgy. We'll just call it, it's brass, it's copper, shiny. We'll call it a shiny lot. There are a lot of pieces in this shiny lot. George is trying to show them all to you. Lots and lots of shiny pieces. Oh, this one's Taiwan. If I can, there we go. Kind of, sort of. I'm getting all kinds of brass pieces over here. Oh, that's the top to this. This is the top to this. There you go. That was the top of that. Ba-boing. Or I could put it right there on my bald spot. We could do that too.
Wear it like a hat.
Yeah, you could do that. So there's all kinds of brass pieces here, obviously. So far, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I see 18 that she's shown you so far. 19. And remember, some of it is copper as well, okay? Are you still doing a material lot? She is doing a material fabric lot tonight, probably coming up real quick. And I believe she's doing yarn as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's got some crazy stuff. Baby, you have the best brass I've ever seen.
Why, thank you.
This is a lot of brass. How are you gonna ship all this brass?
Like I ship every other lot.
We're gonna lose our brass on this sale. All right. This is a lot of brass, okay? A lot of brass. Did you count how many pieces you showed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. There's a bunch of pieces there. Okay. She tried to show them all to you. All right.
I did. Showed them all.
She showed everything to you, and now she's putting it all. Unfortunately, you really can't see how she's. Let me see if I can show you on the table. I'm gonna pan if I can.
Pan this camera.
I can't get that one back because I have to be over here. So she's over here. And there you go. She's got a table full. Actually, you can't even see it all because it's hidden. And now, nice sheriff badge. Now we're going to go back over here. At least we're going to try.
There's 20 pieces.
She said 20 pieces. 20 pieces. My goodness, there's still 646 people with us. Brave, brave people. All right, 20 pieces. Shirley Pearl, $2. Sell local, don't ship. LOL. I think Shirley wants this one, I think. I think Shirley wants this one.
Appreciated, Shirley.
All right. That being said, $20 starting bid. There are 20 pieces in this lot. It's as is. We can't confirm that it's actually brass. It's as is, no guarantees, and no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Come on. Work with me here. Work with me here. Here we go. All right. Piggy's at 50. We got Cat 60 Design at 75. I see it's a gray area at 80. The bids are going like crazy. Big Mo is now at 85. Big Mo Live is the bid to beat at 85, but Bear Kitty is now at 99. 34 seconds to go. Bear Kitty's at 99. Kobe Gaming at 90, but you got to beat 99. Big Mo is at 85, but Bear Kitty's at 99. 99 is a bid to beat. Make sure you're in live chat. It's a gray area is now at 110. 110 with 20 seconds to go. It's a gray area. 110 is the bid to beat. Oh, Amy says she's out. Big Mo says he's out. It's a gray area. Just put the gauntlet down with 10 more seconds. Woo! Oh, Joseph, just watch the coin pusher video. Love shows. Yeah, we'll keep doing it. We love it. Barb T is now at 120. Barb T is at 120. There's going to be some snipes, babe. There's going to be some snipes. Here we go. No, Barb T got it. Barb T got it. There's. Whoa, it's a gray area. Almost got the snipe in. Oh, my. The gray area almost got the snipe in. It is Barb T at 120. Nice job. Barb T, you're going to send your YouTube name. See if I can get myself centered again. Barb, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal. And then it's a gray area. You're a backup bidder. You're going to do the exact same and say, hey, George, I'm backup bidder. But Barb T has bought before, and I have no reason to think that she wouldn't pay again. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was crazy. I have no idea. George just said, how much did he get it for? I don't know. Well, 120. 120.
Right, fabric lot.
Fabric lot. Here we go. I'm going to adjust this just a hair. Okay. George is getting the fabric lot. Did you bag it all? My goodness.
No, it was like this.
Oh, it was already bagged?
Yeah.
This is from the crafting unit. I thought George bagged it, but here, let me show them really quick because they can't see it on your camera angle. I thought George bagged it. She did not bag it. It was already like this. This is how it came to us. Did it come out of a tote?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fabric from a tote. That is from the crafting unit.
That's where all the cards came from. The cards and envelopes.
Cards and envelopes came from there as well. I don't recall us finding any hidden money in that unit anywhere. The $1,800, $1,700 unit. Whoo.
17 pounds.
17 pounds in fabric. 17 pounds in fabric. Are you going to take it out and just leave it in there? All right, she is going to take it out and show you what some of the fabric is. Now, for some of you who are watching the $1,800 and the $1,700 units, as we put the videos out,
People are buying these for masks.
a lot of people are buying this stuff for masks. When you're watching those $1,700 and $1,800 units, we know those are once in a lifetime units. Once in a lifetime units. We do not think we are ever going to get a unit like that again. And lots of people have said, Jeremy, do you wish you bought the third unit? Hales, yes. Are you kidding? If I knew then what I knew now, which is why proper profiling is important when you're doing these things, okay? When you're buying storage units and we teach you about profiling, proper profiling. At that point, I didn't think I had the space. I didn't want the big furniture. Things were covered by the mattresses. Now, Oh my goodness. Now knowing what I know now, I wish I had all three.
The winning bidder, it was cool that he got to win some of his stuff back.
Yeah, well, it was cool because Dennis was the winning bidder for the third one, and they were buying from his antique shop. So a lot of the antique stickers are from his antique shop, and he's like, oh, I sold them this. So that was cool that he got to get some of that back. But other people have said, well, storage units isn't going to be as good anymore for us because you're gonna equate everything to that storage unit.
Never know.
Every storage unit is different. It's still fun. That's the fun of the treasure hunt. We know those are once in a lifetime storage units for us. Now, the odds of getting storage units like that again are going to be increased drastically after everything we're going through in the world today. So we potentially could come across something like that again. I don't anticipate it. I don't expect it, but I'm not ruling it out because it could happen. And if it does, we'll film it for you. And we'll try and make it funny too. Sometimes we're funny. Sometimes George is just downright mean. They didn't see tomorrow's video. They didn't see tomorrow's video yet. What George did to me.
Oh, these are little poodles.
Those are poodles?
Yeah.
Wait until you see what George did to me in tomorrow's video.
Saw the fired video or quit, where you quit.
If you saw the video where I quit, she upped the ante. We'll just say that. She upped the ante to where we couldn't even go on anymore. Oh my goodness. I don't know where you come up with this stuff, but I do not know where you come up with this stuff. You got a lot of fabric in there.
What was the poundage? Almost 19 pounds?
Lady Antique's Treasure says, when George is mean, now that's funny. You want to tell them the truth, or?
It is pretty funny. You and I laugh about it afterwards.
We do laugh afterwards. We do laugh afterwards.
It's so funny.
I will mock you after you. Yeah, I will do that. Is that pleather? Oh no, that's like a satin.
It's like a silky material.
I don't know if they're asking. Oh, WN says, how much cash have you actually found? We have no idea.
We're waiting till we go through the whole unit and then we'll catch the finale.
No idea how much cash has come out of that unit yet.
There's still more to unbox.
And we still have, I'd say we probably have another week and a half of unboxing, depending on what's in the totes and the boxes. Like some totes and boxes, like we opened one today, there was one thing in the box. And so that one goes pretty quick. You got one box down. But if you open a box and it has a ton of stuff in it and it's cool stuff, like one tote today we opened, this tote was so stinking cool.
Oh my God, there were so many.
It's so cool.
Yeah. We
found some rare, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
All right. This is all the fabric. Oh, Debbie Vaughn says, when you're picking tomorrow, those signs would look awesome in the warehouse. They would look awesome in the warehouse. I actually got the men working above sign, and Christian hung that up in the warehouse already. Oh, Flippin' Adventures just said she just spent $90 on more fabric for mass today. Only got 11 yards. I don't know how many yards are there.
It's 17 pounds, whatever 17 pounds.
17 pounds of fabric. Okay. Sharon says, I don't want those units to end. They will end eventually. It feels like they're never going to end, but
all good things come to an end.
Yes, all good things do come to an end. Someday, what the Hales is even going to come to an end and stop filming someday. Not today, but someday. All right. So let's get back to the auction. And oh my goodness, can I keep track and stay on track? George keeps getting me off track, off camera. All right, $25 starting bid, free shipping within the United States. If you're outside the United States, you are welcome to bid.
Troy Basham, did you see what he said? Hydrate.
Yeah, no kidding. Brand new.
Take a sip.
Bid fast, bid furious, because you only have 1 minute to win it. Remember, you still got face masks that you could win tonight. Here we go.
All right, Peg is in at 30. Amy Swartley's in at 43. Tiffany came in at 50, but now Candy Moore is at 59. 59 is the bid to beat with Candy Moore. Candy Moore is at 59. Treasure Box Lane came in at 55. Tiffany Ryan's now 60. No, Madam is 80. 80 is the bid. No, wait, Mikey O'Leary's at 85. 85. I think the Fat Rubber Avatar is probably not a real bid there.
Maybe 60.
I have a feeling that is not a real bid. So we'll go ahead, moms. Go ahead. Jump that out if you can. And just go ahead and delete him, Mama G. Wherever we were with the bidding. I don't even know where we're at with the bidding. I don't even know where we're at with the bidding. Maybe nobody knows where we're at in the bidding.
Matt Dom's at 86.
All right.
Is at 89.
I have no idea. I got lost with the troll as well. Okay. Maybe everybody got lost with the troll.
It looks like Mike O'Leary for 80.
Mike O'Leary! $89. Nice job. That is less than Flippin' Adventures pay.
Is confirming that he was trolling Delvin the other day.
Oh, yeah? Sweet. Cool. All right. Michael Leary, you got it, man. $89. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address to George right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup bidder is Matadam 88. You can do the exact same thing. All right. Whew. That is a lot of fabric. That was almost 20 pounds of fabric.
Yeah. 17.
17 pounds.
So yarn is next.
Candy Moore says, why do people do that? Well, if you really want to get into deep counseling of it, they have major daddy issues.
No, or they're like 10 years old.
They have major daddy issues. Somebody didn't love them enough as a child, and they try and get it out on YouTube. All right. That being said, oh my goodness. George just brought this casket of yarn. George, do you think you brought enough yarn?
Yes.
All right. George has a casket of yarn. Mildred says, I agree. It's daddy issues.
We should wait just for the Hales of it, but the plastic's going to add a couple pounds.
All right. So George is going to weigh it, but the plastic tote is gonna add a little bit.
What does that say?
I don't know. I can't see it in the camera. Other direction. Remember, everything's reversed in the camera. Down, you're at, I don't know, it's all over the place. You're roughly there. You're at 19 pounds now. 19.9. The true 7242 said, daddy issues. Oh my goodness. All right, here comes all the crazy yarn.
So some of it's unraveled.
Some of it is in balls, some of it's unraveled, some of it's in skeins, some of it's in you name it.
This one's cool. This is like a kit.
Oh, good. We just had a question. DJ Dezine Brooks said, please tell us how much money you get from all the new tools you return. Okay. Lowe's, I haven't shared this yet. I need to share that in the upcoming video. So I went to go talk to my buddies at Lowe's, and Lowe's just changed their corporate policy to where you within months that you cannot return an item without a receipt now. Before you could it was completely fine. They would put it back on the shelf. You got a gift card. It was matched to your driver's license. It was store credit. They changed their policy completely. So all of those tools, they're going to be sold online. They'll be sold through eBay. For Lowe's, but the Menards, the any of the stores that will allow us to do the returns will do the returns. We haven't taken any of the returns back yet because we've been filming, going through and sorting all the other stuff. But everything's lined up against the wall in regards to what store they go to.
Yeah.
This is a lot of yarn. A lot. Do we know what kind of yarn it is? It's just yarn. It's just yarn. Cat 60 Design says they knew you were going to return all that stuff. It would have been easier. It would have been easier. Debbie Vaughn says that'll make my cats happy.
Yeah.
But return it or pay an employee to sell it online. Either which way, it's still win-win. I mean, those units are incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, so this is the yarn lot. And there is a bunch of it. A bunch of it. It is a big, huge lot.
Huge. It's huge. The H is silent.
This one was from the crafting unit as well. That huge crafting lot that I bought before all this crazy stuff happened. That unit was amazing too. And the cool thing with that unit, what I did is I had the art teacher and a couple art class and art club helpers come into the warehouse. And I literally unlocked the door, opened the warehouse, and I said, all right, here's some flashlights. You guys are on your own. Take anything you want. You can look through anything. I have not looked at everything. You can look through everything, and you can take everything you want. I said, I'm leaving. You're on your own. I don't want you to feel like you have to ask me. So I just left them and said, you can take it. I'll never even know because I don't even know what I have. And they got years and years of supply for the Christian School Art Club and classes. Dillhole just sent 99. Thank you so much. So that was really
Appreciate
cool
it, Dillhole.
that we were able to do that for the local Christian school and their art classes. That was a ton of fun. And you should have saw the look on their faces. They were like, okay, so you're just letting us do whatever? I went, yeah, anything. You can take anything. I'm leaving. I don't even want to know what you took. I'm leaving. And their faces were just like, what?
Like a dog.
All right. That being said, that's a ton of fun. It's fun to do that kind of thing, and to help out that way as well when you're doing this kind of business. All right, we've got a bunch of yarn. She says she showed it all. So $25 starting bid, free shipping within the United States. It is additional shipping if you're outside the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Remember, as is, no guarantees and no returns. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Here we go. All right, Daddy DIY. We got $35. Dill hold, $2.79. Going to bed. Broken foot killing me. Feel better in the morning, Dill hold.
Feel better, Dillhole.
Valerie's at 50. I see a 50. I see Candy Moore at 55. Candy Moore's at 55. Wait, Tiffany Ryan's at 60. I see a 60. Looks like, Candy Moore is now 62. Mildred Pierce came in at 60. Daddy DIY is at 56. I think we're still at Candy Moore's at 62 with 25 seconds to go. Casual Flipper came in at 60. Kathy came in at 61. Mildred is now 65. And Gloria Knox is now 75. 75 with Gloria Knox. Woo! Matadam, $80. Andrew Stevens just sent $2. Thank you so much, Andrew Stevens. We're at 80 with Matadam.
Appreciate it, Andrew.
Kathy Thompson came in at 79. Mildred Pierce at 76. Matadam is at 80. 80. 80. I got a feeling there's going to be some sniping here. I have a feeling there's going to be some sniping here. We go. Oh, sold. No sniping.
So Matt Dom got it?
Matt Dom got it. Madame. $80. $80 for the yarn. Nice. That was a great buy. That was a really good buy. All right. Matt Dom, you know what to do. Your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address to George right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. George will get you the invoice. And once she sends you the invoice, 72 hours to pay. And then once you do pay, she'll get that shipped out typically within the same day. And, man, you are going a lot crazy tonight. LPs, records. All right, she's not messing around. Baby, this is 2:58. This is like the longest live we've ever done. I think we've gone 3 hours and 15 minutes. All right. She put together an LP lot for you. She actually grabbed these records today. We have never looked into these records. These records were in a tote. We haven't looked at them. Here, give me that one. I'll pull it.
Yeah, pull this one.
All right. So here we go. Babe, there's nothing in it.
Yeah, pull it. We're pulling it from the auction.
Oh, we're pulling it. You didn't feel a record in it.
No.
Oh, okay. So she's pulling this one from the auction. She didn't feel a record in it. There you go. See, we didn't check it ahead of time. So this one is not going to be in the auction. Billy Vaughn, Winter World of Love. Okay, because there's no record actually in it. She opened this one.
You can show them that one if that's what you're.
Oh, okay. I was gonna pull a record out so they could see the condition of at least one. They do smell like basement. I smell a lot of basement.
Vintage. That's the smell of vintage.
Georgia's saying that's the smell of vintage. I smell basement. Old basement. Okay. And there we go. There is that record is in a plastic bag even still. That doesn't mean they're all in a plastic bag. That's just a random one that we just pulled. Even though a lot of them probably are. But that's no guarantee. We have not even looked through them to make sure that the right record is in the right sleeve. So keep that in mind as well. You're getting as is. As is. We literally got them from the storage unit. You're seeing them for the first time. We have not looked at them, gone through them. They definitely smell like basement though. Smell vintage. All right. You should be on your eBay app checking these out because we have not. LPs are so hot. I don't know why they keep coming back, but they sure do. It's that sound is what people tell me. It's that sound. You just can't replicate the LP sound. Ooh, there's some Chopin. Look at that. Chopin. Oh, the waltzes. Do you know any waltzes?
The dance.
Well, I would assume that's what it is.
A little bit.
You know some waltzes?
From watching YouTube videos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know Just Dance from the Nintendo Wii. From Just Dance. It's from
Bing Crosby.
Is that Bing?
That's a well-known name.
Dave Yorkie says LP's the best. Teresa Rassi wants to know who got me off the wall the other day when you were duct taped. Interesting story. I actually had a little bit of snacks in my pocket, and the mice came and they chewed through the duct tape to try and get to the snacks, which released me.
You're a mice whisperer.
And so my phone was in my hoodie.
Do you remember The Warriors? The movie The Warriors?
No.
That was a popular movie.
Looks cool, though. But I did have my phone. They took my truck, but they didn't have my phone, and I called George, and George came and picked me up. So that was a bonus. George, what are you showing there?
Vanity. Summer Olympics, 1988.
88 Olympics. Nice. Barb T says, moldy oldies. That's funny.
Touche. Steve Martin. Everyone knows that name.
The comedian?
Steve Martin. He's in a bunny suit. A wild and crazy guy, they say. Look, he's dressed up as the Pharaoh on the back.
That's the guy I won you from in a card match. All right. Those are all the LPs that George has in the LP lot. Remember, it's $25 starting. Free shipping within the United States. It's as is, no guarantees, and no returns. So bid appropriately. There are 20 pounds of records. 20 pounds of records, LPs. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. King Tut. And eBay, Garth Brooks, 1989, $100. Jeremy, was there a Garth Brooks in there? Somebody must have looked it up. Big Mo Live, $100 already. Conky's at 35. Funky Fluff was at 25. Daddy DIY was at 40. Was there Garth Brooks in there?
I didn't see one.
Somebody was saying the Garth Brooks one is $100. We got Big Mo Live at $100 right now. Big Mo. Woo-hoo. I think he might have stunned the chat.
Make sure you're in live chat.
Casual Flippers at 80. Make sure you're in live chat. Big Mo is saying, please let me win it. Let me win it. 15 seconds to go. I don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling they're waiting to snipe with 5, 4. Big Mo Live is still at 100. 2, 1. Here comes snipe time. Here comes snipe. Here it comes. Let's see what happens. Is it going to be Big Mo for 100? Clear Thrist is not. Oh, Clear Thrist got it at 101. Clear Thrist 101. Nice job, Clear Thrifts.
Congratulations. Ship local.
Oh, Amy Bader. She tried to get in a snipe as well. Nice job. All right, Clear Thrifts. I'll tell you what, Jesse, I will bring them tomorrow, okay? I'll just bring those tomorrow. And do you want him to PayPal you still or just hook up with me tomorrow?
Whatever he wants to do.
You can either PayPal her or hook up with me tomorrow, whichever one you want. Clear Thrift says, sorry, I was bored. All right.
Are we boring you?
Nice job, Clear Thrifts. And just text me what you want to do, whether you
You
want.
can have this cool 7-Up box too.
Oh, George just said you're getting the 7-Up crate that she had them in too.
That's gotta be
So
worth money.
she said you're getting the 7-Up crate with the records. So there's the records.
It's free lot time.
All right. Free
Should we do
lot
one
time.
Lucky winner or 2 lucky winners?
We could go with 2 lucky winners. Now, remember, Flipping Adventures made these super cool masks, okay? Amazing mask. And here, let's see if I can show one off here. So we're going to do 2 winners tonight, all right? And it's going to be the first 2 people with the right answer. Now, I know right now you're looking at the screen and you can't see me. And that's because these are magical masks that Flippin' Adventures makes. They're camouflage, but don't get scared. Don't get look, there I am. There I am. Okay. I'm back, guys. Okay. So if you want to have a magical mask, be invisible as well. Number 1, thank Flippin' Adventures. We appreciate it, Flippin' Adventures. Thank you for all of your help modding. And then also thank you for the mask to help with the viewers. And then also thank you for the mask that you gave for us. I will actually be wearing my masks tomorrow when I'm on the pick. Okay. So here's how you win. All right. I'm going to ask a trivia question. And the trivia question is going to be based on the last week of videos, Monday through Saturday. That being said, you've got to be the first person with the right answer in the chat. Make sure, number 1, you're in live chat, all right? And if you put in the chat and you're like, well, I think I had the answer first. Remember, we're not putting anything in the chat. We see it as it happens. When you put an answer in the chat, YouTube bumps your comment up to you and only you. But if you go back and watch the replay, you'll see in the replay, and we assure you of this because everybody always message us afterwards. I was first. I always tell them, go back and look at the replay, and they always message back, I'm sorry. So that being said, you got to understand that the mods know what's going on, and you can win this thing. All right. Okay. Here's the question. Here is the question. Bear Kitty is saying that 7-Up crate is worth money. It is. It is. Actually, I told Rob to put it on the Second Sense auction. For some reason, he didn't. But now cool Jesse's getting it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So Jesse's getting it now. All right. Here
Jesse will definitely make an unboxing video.
Flippin' Adventure said if people need the mask, they can email me, and I'll give away 5 more camo masks to the first 5 emails.
I'll provide your email
Make
address.
Make it more. All right, thanks again, Flippin' Adventures. Here is the question. This week on What the Hales, there were some amazing videos and so much fun. I might have burped in that one. So much fun. One of the most amazing videos of this week is actually one of the least viewed videos of the week, which
Yeah.
was very, very surprising to us.
It was.
So we found individuals that were living under a bridge, okay? And that was shocking. And probably the most shocking part of it is they were probably shocked that we have security camera systems there. So we have them stealing. And probably anybody who goes out and stealing doesn't exactly think that somebody's going to go out and try and help them. But we did. And that being said, here's the trivia question. How many brand new MyPillows did we put down under the bridge for them? First one in the chat. How many brand new MyPillow pillows that came from the $1,800 and $1,700 unit did we put down in the bridge for them? You've got 1 minute to win it. And they already have the answer. They already have it. And I don't even have the music. I'm so off tonight. I am so
Well,
off
it's trivia,
tonight.
so whoever the first one
And-
is going to get it.
All right. First two to get the answer correct are going to win tonight. And the first two to get the answer correct are. Let me see if I got it. Okay. Let me make sure. I got to make sure. All right. Mick Draper. Mick Draper is the very first one. The answer is, she said king mattress, and then she said 3.
3.
There were 3 brand new MyPillow pillows. We kept them in the wrapping because there was plastic. They were under a bridge where the creek runs through. So congratulations, Mick. You are correct. And Amy Bader, she answered 3. Nice. Congratulations, Amy. You are correct as well. Both Mick and Amy, if you wouldn't mind going ahead and sending your names and your addresses and your shipping address. Well, I guess that's the same as your address.
Yeah.
To George at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Thanks to Flippin' Adventures, you have won yourself a brand new Flippin' Adventures.
They're so well made.
The cool part
Hats
is
off to Flipping Adventures.
this is the
She did
cool
such
part
an
that
awesome
Flippin'
job.
Adventures puts in there. You can put all kinds of snacks in this little pocket.
And munch on it later.
Munch on it later. Yep, you can put snacks in there. You can whatever you want to do. You can this nice little pocket area for keepsakes. If you want to put in, a little bit of I don't know, you could probably some wax from your Sensies. You could put that in there too. Smell your wax. So all kinds of cool things. Appreciate it so much, Flippin' Adventures. Congratulations, Amy. Congratulations, Mick. And
can you juggle these?
Yeah, I can juggle.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. That's probably too easy.
You don't think I can juggle?
Too easy.
All right. It's time for George to learn one more thing about Jeremy. Are you kidding?
What are you about to juggle?
I entertain
Some Hot Wheels?
tens of thousands of children every year.
Do you need to be standing for this?
Do you know what else I had to do? Entertain hundreds of thousands of adults. And Hot Wheels, who won these? Okay, so I can juggle. I also balance things on my chin, heavy things. All right. That being said, it has been a Hales of a night. It has been Hales of a night.
We've got 538 people still joining us on the line.
They're crazy.
It's way past everyone's bedtime,
including ours. If you love what the Hales, type what the Hales
in the chat.
If you love what the Hales, type what the Hales.
Thank you again for all the birthday
If you
love.
love what the Hales, I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, you are.
And you love
and all the Mother's Day
making
love.
sales. If you love what the Hales, type what the
Big thank you to all of our moderators and a big thank you for everyone that joined us tonight. We love you all. We'll see you next Sunday, same time. Be there or be square. Good night.